What going on? What's going on, people? Hey, everyone out there doing in this beautiful world. How are you doing? Shout out to all the great light, great energy beings out there who out there living in this paradigm. This your boy Huey P. Nuisance, also known as Giving the Big Uncle Rasta. Hear me, Lord. Yes, Lord, in the flesh, livingly. I'm just enjoying my space. Hear me, Lord. Um, uh, Yeah, it just came on just to say have a grand rising to everybody, just to tap in with the frequencies of the world. Let y'all tap into the great God. Hear me, Lord. um, yeah, it was nothing in particular that we want to talk about, just to give y'all a great rising, get the energy pumped up through your body and shit rolling right. Shout out to the great God. Cryptos. You hear me? The world united. Drop the link. We're gonna play a couple jams. Then we're gonna let the people come on and build and just talk about their great awakening, man. And let's just get this awakening on the on the move. Just keep it motivating and moving in motion. Hear me, Lord. Y'all hit that thumbs up or that thumbs down, either way it goes. As long as you coming in, let me know you're around. Before we know, we have secret admirers. Shout out to all of the haters who secretly um love to hate whoever done took out a vendetta against Huey P. Appreciate that. That mean that I'm doing something right, you man. I really appreciate the attention. I really appreciate that I have your undivided attention. You feel me? Yes, Lord. For you would try to walk in the lightness of the great God who keep his family and everything together. You feel what I'm saying? So yes, Lord, keep this royal lineage together. You hear me? Let's unite, gangsters. Let's unite. All right. With that being said, man, we're gonna jump into a little jam. Then we're gonna get into the build. Share the link. It ain't gonna be a long, drawn out build. It's gonna be something quick, an hour or so, maybe 2 hours at the max. You know what I mean? And we're gonna get to the bill, y'all. Much love to everybody in the chat. All right. This that Amun Ra. Hear me, Lord. Let's go. Amen. I rock. Stop. And I'm meant to be getting Amun Ra. Rasta. Sunlight shining, hear me, man. Amen. Lord. Amen, I'm meant to be rock star, I'ma shine like a lot of car drivers in nail karate for martial art. Any, I'm a martial law, breaking all the martial law. Roll with all the Martian gods, then we bring the Holocaust. Hear me? Even the men I keep blowing up like kamikaze, the German Nazi. You repeat a nuclear Alaska's a bomb of boom, the conduit boom through ventilation. Electrokinetic radiation cooking in the base. The pathetic man is stood at the pew. All men that race and then angelic beings, only a few humans pathetic. Sugar diabetic fuel, that's the gasoline leg. That's a three-legged dog on tripod, don't try to pet it. And I'm into being loving raw. Yeah, they say that make dope, so what that mean, human raw? Hear me, I'm a martyr, y'all. Breaking all the martial laws, go with all the martial gods, and we bring the Holocaust. Hear me, and I'm into being all raw. Yeah, they say that make dope, so what that mean, that man raw? Hear me, I'm a martyr, y'all. Breaking all the martial laws, go with all the martial gods, and we bring the Holocaust. It's the eye of a rule of horrors, I'm in the rock on the chorus. All men that had got it, more than dead bodies had turned to corpse. Oh man, say Lord have mercy, man, that's facing controversy. Contrary to most diversity, we cut this shit that's certain. That's the DR in the PR, 45 points of PR. And I'ma see you sit up in the cut, you fucking peons. Flourishing like my neons, prime time, that's Dion. The ladies, man, in the water bed, Phelps, that's Leon. Man, that shit is raw, you should've covered up the peanuts. Brothers told the pros to get the free up. Told I broke the mold, he'll bold, behold the pre-up. Behind by the iconic, and you ain't no shit that we are. Keep the shit out some mudslide. Cause Corona and Ebola ain't worse than drive-bys. And men adopting some chicken, bitches, and Popeyes. Don't be too big to put your pride aside, hear me? And I'm a champion, I'm a dog. Yeah, they say that man dope, so look at me, him and raw. Hear me, I'm a martyr, y'all. Breaking all the martial law, roll with all the martial gods. He's martial god. Holocaust. Hear me, and I'm a champion, I'm a raw. Yeah, they say that man dope, so look at me, him and raw. Hear me, I'm a martyr, y'all. Breaking all the martial law.
I do not comply. I do not comply.
Hear me. That got recruited. This music is therapeutic. Relations to attributions, relationships that's abuse. Got abducted to pre-production and how I ate it. Computed on spaceships and watching that shit. You hear me? Intimate to be and I'm a rock. They say I'm selling me dope to put new rims on my car. Hear me, not a martyr, y'all. I'm all about $1, dog. And if you niggas beefing what we eating, bitch, I came from the slaughterhouse. The walking symbolism of the prince, y'all feel me? From Atlanta to Polaris on the Ferris wheel. With the cheese like I'm a villain. Smith like the Willie. In the mink, I'm about a meal. AR ad, Brennan sick, that's the ad. It's the original Egyptian magician. Bit and electromagnetic pulse is the kingpin. Into the kind of gun, federal convicted by the veteran. Cause federales really fellowship on the Confederates. And I'm into be and I'm wrong. Yeah, they say that man both. So what that mean, that man that wrong. Hear me, I'm a martyr, y'all. Breaking all the martial law, rolling all the martial laws, and we bring the Holocaust. Hear me, and I'm into be and I'm in wrong. Yeah, they say that man both. So what that mean, that man that wrong. Hear me, I'm a martyr, y'all. Breaking all the martial laws, rolling all the martial gods, and we bringing Holocaust. Hear me.
Yes, Lord. Shout out to Crypto's World. You already know what it is, man.
Damn.
The law's love, man.
What now? What you do that for?
No, you don't love me.
Don't you know I love you, girl?
No.
Why you pack your bags? You don't go nowhere. You don't go nowhere.
Nothing in this world tear us apart.
Yeah, my heart. Hold it, girl. Hear me. You are my shining girl. Hear me.
You and me.
Even the flesh, no stress. Smell me cologne, smell fresh. The beef for me burned down my chest. The beef for me burned down chalice. The beef for me burned. The beef for me turned from the dead. The beef for me shot upon
head.
Fire upon them.
Upon them.
Fire upon
Fire
them.
upon them.
Always love is all. Nothing in this world tear us apart. My heart, hold it, girl. Nothing more. You are my shining girl. Love is love, I keep it in the lady good. Beaten by her love, I love to kiss your body, girl. Let me see your windy love. Make me want to buy you suppliers that couldn't provide all her desires. So marijuana wandered into the wilderness. Get how the princess needed to give a kiss. Diamond bells with the wrist, the present was a gift wrapped up in the box. My love, can't get your shit. Always love is all. Nothing in this world tear us apart. You have my heart. Hold it, girl. Nothing more. You are a shining girl.
Oh, Lord, I got the wrong one again. I got the wrong one again.
Wisdom seeker, why? I see you, why? Wisdom.
Hey, Crypto, you got to upload the other one.
Yeah, my bad. Give me a few minutes. I'm going to upload it and send it to you. I got a new one for you, Lord knows. I don't know if you heard it. I got a new one, Lord knows.
I love that shit right there, bro. That motherfucker hook mean, bro. That motherfucker hook mean, bro. Hey, that's a mean hook. You jabbing it in their chest and dragging them out the water with that one, boy. You like, what? We don't go nowhere. Hear me, Lord, man. Yes, Lord, man. That shit there, if that don't get your blood pumping right, if that don't bring love into your life, ain't nothing gonna bring love into your life. You know, just that energy, that tropical sound of those bongos and those bongos, bro. That's our I think that's some of our real power too, man. I think that's what they doing to the music industry nowadays, where they took away, like Dad was talking about the kids playing the instruments, the power of beating on the drums or beating on those on that canvas. You feel what I'm saying? On that table, man. It's a whole nother energy that's being sent out into the world, other than this technical digital age. You feel what I'm saying? That song it give you that feel like you want to. It make you feel like you walking on the sand. It seemed like it connected. Those type of songs with those
they taking our connection. They taking our connection from the earth and give us this fictitious sound. You know what I'm talking about? This recreated fictitious frequencies they projecting onto us. You know what I'm talking about?
Facts, bro. These are the synthetic sounds. The fucking synthetic sounds. They took us from the organic sound and made us get made our senses and our vibrations operate off of synthetic and not the organic. They took us from the organic instrument sound and put our mindset into a synthetic. That's like giving us some synthetic drugs or the synthetic weed instead of giving us the good weed, the old synthesizers. You know what I'm saying? Hey, bro, if I was wherever Wisdom Seeker at, I would be coming to get a shape up from him because his shape ups is totally different. When his hands is touching your head, he's shaping and molding up your mind. That's why he in the cosmetology, because he came from the cosmos. Right? Even like people would say, if the earth was a head, right? The front your hairline would be like sea level, right? It would be sea level. But when you went down your sides and you start goddamn doing your sideburns and shit like that, that become what you call the container. You are making the container, sort of say. That's why around your head it's shaped all the way around it, because your hair is like a cap on top of your fucking dome, which is your air. Your air is the cap on top of your dome, but it's also connected to your skin. It's got the air within. Air comes from outside of inside of your head, and it grows out like a seed would out of the ground, or a tree or a plant would. Your hair is plants and trees. You have to talk to it. You have to give it water. And you have to give it sunlight so that it can grow strong. Your hair will grow strong if you get the proper treatment and hair. Vitamin D. They even give you vitamin D for your hair. But if you go out and get the natural vitamin D, it is strengthening up the roots. So just thinking about the roots being treated, right, in a tree, it goes down inside of the body. So think of how deep that our roots is inside of us that go with our hair, that keep our hair so it don't fall out. You know, when you pulling in your hair, the roots got to be tight so it don't just pull out. You feel me? You can't just pull the carrot out the ground because the roots is went to be deep. So just think, it's like Crypto's dreads hanging way down his back. Just think if his hair on the top is that long, how far are they growing on the inside? Are they growing out up as they're growing down? Is this hair just as long as on the inside as it is on the outside, so that it won't fucking lose its strength to fucking break off? You know? So
it's called a pupil.
It's called the pupil.
Yeah, the part that holds the hair, where the part that come out of is like the bulb of the hair, the root of it, like the part that holds it in. You know, kind of like what you call it, like a beet or something like that. How the big bottom is, that's how the bottom of the hair. Yeah.
So like a pimple, sort of say, and it comes to a head and it busts and sprouts out like a seed. So a seed is sort of like a pimple too, because it got something inside that need to be squeezing out and it need to be bust and start spreading. The inside of it oozes out.
And literally the pimples and stuff and acne is basically the same thing what you just said. It's like when you have the ingrown hairs and it can't break through the skin and they get balled up, and then next thing you know, it creates that bump.
Right.
Yep.
Because it didn't
and you got
it rolled and curled over.
Yeah, you're right. There's like a bunch of oil and dirt and stuff like that. It's compacted inside your pore. You know what I mean? And they call it extra oily sebaceous glands. It's called a sebaceous gland. You know what I'm saying? And so it's like extra oily. So actually, it's not really a bad thing. It's just you get excess oil. You know what I'm saying? Like you think of too much.
Really, it's really like a protective.
Yeah, like a filter. Yeah, it's like trying to flush you out, basically, like purifying,
right.
like you said.
Right.
You're right. Exactly.
And
that's where water come in at.
I was just get out my head, bro. Get out my fucking head, bro. Get out my damn head. See, he over there doing heads and he all in mine. The motherfucker over there, he just said it literally. I was just gonna say, just like your water come out. If you do faucets, it got a little screen. It's a little screen at the bottom of your spocket to make the water. It hits the spocket and it spreads out and it comes out of the hose, but it comes out like it's coming out of one thing. I think we seen that experiment. You ever seen that? I forgot what it's called, but they show how the water is on the thing, and then they got like two blades in it with slits in it, and then the light is traveling through, the water is going through the damn hose, and they end up converging like they all came through at one hole, but they all went through separate holes, sort of say. You feel what I'm saying? But they all coming back to the source. That lets you know that we all came through a different hole, sort of say, but we all ended up at this same source. I forget the name of that damn project. I'll pull that shit up just to show y'all. That'll be a perfect example right now. That'll be a perfect example. I don't even know the name of that experiment when they were showing the water going through the it got to be some type of conversion of light experiment. I'm gonna look it up. See if I can find it real quick just to give y'all an example of what we talk about. Okay, we might be getting there. Something like this is what I'm talking about, but I'm trying to find the right exact one, but it's somewhat like this. It's exactly what I'm talking about. Ain't got no more results. See more. See more. Damn, man, where is that? But this is okay. This might be it. This might be it right here. I don't have a video. Let me just show a video. Yep, the diffraction through slits. Okay, that's what it is. The diffraction through through slits experiment. Okay. Diffraction. Okay. Hear me, find it, son. Is this it?
The future of dual immersion, that's what made me decide that I wanted to continue my...
Here we have a simulation of water waves formed in a ripple tank. Note that the separation between each wavefront is 1 wavelength. When we add some barriers with a large gap between them, we can see very little diffraction takes place. The waves continue to pass through unaffected. When we reduce the size of the barriers to approximately 1 wavelength apart, where the waves are spreading out significantly. If we close the gap even further, you can see no diffraction at all occurs. So for the optimal level of diffraction, the size of the gap must be approximately equal to the wavelength of the wave.
Okay.
That's the double slit experiment, Huey.
Yeah, the double slit. That's what I should be looking for. The double slit.
Yeah, the double slit experiment. Yeah, basically how you look at shit.
You're right.
And it don't move until you look at it.
Right.
It know you watching it.
Right.
Yeah.
The double. I'm glad you said that. The double split experiment. Thank you, bro. Thank you. What's up, Drop? What's up, J-Ma? What's up with y'all brothers? How y'all doing, man?
What's up?
J-Ma, everything, Sir Drop TV.
Drop.
Cooler.
What's up with things, man?
Hell yeah.
Hey, Drop, I just wanted to say I apologize. I released your record. There is no end. My bad. I had to. I ain't had nothing else to do.
Yeah, you could release it. Is it fire? You ain't send it to me.
I did send it to you. I sent it to you like a week ago.
Oh, I was off the grid most of it.
I know. Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Been gone for a minute.
No, not all like that. I've been dibbling and dabbing, sort of like an ex-junkie or some shit.
Yeah.
Just teasing with it, hopping on a panel here and there. But
trying to curb itself off.
Yeah, the shit was starting to become like real life, like mixing with my real world. So I had to.
Like my shit, I told you I've been getting stalked for fucking 4 days, dog.
You been getting stalked?
Stalked, nigga. Stalked.
Who's stalking you?
Man, I've been getting stalked, nigga, like a motherfucker, dude.
They trying to stop their energy, boy. They trying to stop this shit. They know this shit coming down, boy.
To the point, nigga, where they told me that they was at work, nigga, and I texted them up because I said, am I the job? They said, yeah.
That's crazy.
They said you the job. Hey, yo, but somebody pay some money.
Probably a little goddamn kid or something, man.
Oh man, it's weird though, dude. They is on some real sick old shit, nigga. Like, nigga, they are some. It's some.
Can't
going on.
You can't.
I can't even.
You can't block them, folks.
Huh?
You can't block them.
Bro, I don't
Shit,
block
why would you want to do that? I need to know where the fuck you at.
I said the same thing, nigga, but it got so to the point where nigga it was like overwhelming, nigga. So I blocked them, nigga. They didn't create 4 other numbers, nigga.
They don't change numbers, huh?
They keep getting another number, nigga, like right back.
Yeah.
Oh, you saying calling your phone? I thought you meant some internet shit.
No,
you somebody's cell phone.
Oh yeah, we gotta find out.
Well, you know you can find out where it's probably using a burner phone or some shit.
Burn out phone.
Or one of them outs that give you the number and shit.
Yeah.
Or just do the math and then you be like, that's so and so. Just sit back and be like, who the fuck even talk like that, or who text like that, or
it's too weird. It's so weird. He can't even. It's like they know everything about me.
Might be the government.
Yeah, and listen, they calling me by my government name.
Yeah.
Shit,
Weird.
man.
You need to get them on live, bro. Put them on.
Listen, I can't
put them on the show.
They not calling, nigga. They not
You
calling.
ever heard their voice?
No, they won't let me hear their voice.
So what they saying when they call you?
They not.
I know what you did last summer.
Exactly.
They not calling.
So they just calling you and breathing and shit on the phone and shit? Like,
no, bro, they're not calling. They are texting.
Or they texting you? Okay.
Non-stop.
What type of shit they saying, bro?
Bro, I'm a false ass prophet. I'm a goddamn drug addict.
Drug addict, false prophet.
So they basically they saying different things about you.
Slandering the fuck out of my character. And then,
but they not
but
doing it live.
They saying it to you. They saying it to you directly. They not. Or they text it to you.
Man, that might be a chick, man.
Yeah.
Like
Hold on, nigga, take it out. It gets better.
Like dude acting like a chick.
They texting to my girl. I've been blocked them, but they never like they changed numbers and kept texting her. But they never. I blocked them for my number. They never got a new number and kept texting me though. They just keep texting her.
How they get her number?
I don't know. This is what we don't know.
She knows.
Yeah, it might be somebody that work at the actual phone company. Whoever y'all got your phone through.
No, that's what somebody one of y'all know, man. That's either on her end or your end, but y'all know that motherfucker. It's either somebody
But how would they get how would they get our numbers though? And how they know my whole rap other than me saying who I am?
Have you ever called somebody from your girl's phone? Man. That's probably who it is.
Ain't no telling who it is, bro. I'm just telling you, this is what it's telling you, nigga, because they trying to make me look bad, right? Right.
Who you got into it with, Huey, recently? The shit that happened.
I don't get into it with nobody, but internet shit. In my real life, I don't have problems, dog. But
no, I'm talking about on the internet. I know all this shit part is internet shit, bro. It's all like some internet shit. This ain't no real life shit, bro. This somebody that know you off the internet.
That's like a stalker that either like you or your motherfucking girl. It's some weird shit going on. Probably work with one of y'all.
If you like me though, why would you say that I'm a junkie? I'm a crackhead. I'm a pill head. I'm I gave you a disease, and you pregnant by me, right? Right.
I know it.
So why do you want a crackhead drug addict?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, you done hit something a couple months ago and tried to just act like it never happened.
Nah, bro. Nah, bro.
She's like, nah, motherfucker, it happened.
Nah,
this your baby.
I'm a real nigga. This shit going on so long, I would be a fool not to just keep it real before something else shit in my face. You feel me? I would be a fool not to just be 1,000 if some shit hit me in my face. You feel me? So like, I'm a different type of nigga. This nigga will tell you, boy. Like, I just had my wife in here talking now. This ain't
so your wife be responding to him, right?
Look, me and my wife responded to him.
Y'all gotta stop responding, bro.
We did.
And he still texting.
They still texting.
Yeah, just leave that shit be, bro. They'll get bored when you see they say you not responding.
I'm famous, dude. I realized how famous I am. Nigga, they was watching me on the live. Saying, nigga, they watched me on my lives. I'm a false prophet. They like, nigga.
Man, I'm investigating either something I hit a couple years ago or months ago, or I'm looking into my girl like, who the fuck trying to throw a monkey wrench in our shit?
Listen, bro. Me, I tell my wife, bro, I was driving Uber, nigga, maybe 4 or 5 years ago, nigga. Uber and Lyft, nigga. I used to pick up, nigga, I was a motherfucking Uber fucking machine, nigga. Like, you imagine me and Uber, nigga, everybody wanted to drive with me. I'm smoking the ride with motherfuckers.
That nigga opened the door for you and everything.
It's going down. It's going down. I'm smelling.
He got the Huey channel on the go, nigga.
Yeah. This nigga rolling up while he driving.
All the time, nigga.
You know, hey, I'm a beast at it, man.
Drive with your knees.
Hey, look.
Hell yeah, my daddy taught me that.
Hey, look, bro, I done have my wife drive with me, like, and go pick up a couple of my regulars, right? Like, the one who I think it is, right? Because some reason, this motherfucker is on my Facebook, on everything, right? But when I'm calling that motherfucker, they looking like, what the hell is going on? And then my girl saying, nah, it ain't her because she would have been goddamn. Like, my thing is this, why not call? If it's to get me fucked up, right? You know, that got all the information. Why not call? You know, I'm sitting here with my girl. You watching me on live. I'm sitting here right now. I'm talking shit about it. It's like, you know what I mean? But it's girl, it's like some energy vampire shit.
Yeah, I think that's at the start. You just ignore that shit, bro.
Man, you got a baby out there, motherfucker. That's what's going on.
Did they send you a picture of the baby, bro?
How old is the baby? The baby like 3 years old. They probably was just like, fuck.
This is just weird, bro. She telling me, nigga, she hoped that her period come on. I'm like, well, damn, she done made up a whole life with me. Whoever this is got a whole fucking life made up with
me.
So
that's some recent shit. If she ain't had a baby yet.
Listen, she telling
you know what though, Huey, bro?
Listen, she telling me that's weird, bro. Listen, check this out. She telling my girl, nigga, that I'm coming home to her, nigga. But I'm a crackhead and I'm a sorry bum motherfucker. This motherfucker even said, told my girl, I don't want that motherfucker. You can have that dick. I'm laying here with my other man right now, anyways. And still kept on talking. And still kept on talking, bro.
It do seem like if it was a female, they would have said they'd make themselves known. That's their whole mission.
Listen, I didn't even give the girl a name. I didn't even give my girl names. I've been calling hoes.
Trying to see who it is and shit. Yeah.
Hey, look,
like, nah, it ain't her. It ain't her. Damn, who is it?
I'm calling hoes and more shit. Dog. That's what I gotta do, bro. You feel me? I'm calling more hoes and no more shit. Like, hoes looking at me like, nigga, we ain't even doing nothing. They looking at me like I'm crazy now. You feel me? I look crazy now.
I'm trying to figure that shit out. But you know what, though? It might be a nigga, bro, that really did that shit. But gave the girl your number instead of their number.
That's what
they call him by name.
Oh, they calling you by name.
Government.
Yeah, listen, they calling me by they call me pre too, right? But then they calling me.
So somebody that know you by pre know you from out the street.
Bro, everybody, y'all on here. I talk 24/7, man. These folks see me on the thing. They watch me on the thing. They was watching me the other day, texting like, "Yeah, look at him. He on live. He a fake prophet." Everything. Like they watching me.
Quit.
Like it's a job watching me, dog. Literally. I can tell y'all so much shit like they watching me when I walk out the door watching me. They know when I leave the house and everything, man.
Might be somebody in the neighborhood.
Nigga, I ain't even in my hood.
Oh, you in Florida, ain't you?
I'm in Florida right now, nigga. They know when I'm leaving the house here.
Oh shit, they got GPS on your head there, bro.
For
you might gotta change your phone number, bro. Yeah, they got GPS on. They can see every time you move.
That's a little too damn close for me, man.
Hey,
nigga, shit, niggas gonna get their cap knocked off.
Georgia. I mean, I'm glad I'm in Florida and I got the right to stand law. So anybody look at me looking too wrong, I'm gonna blow their motherfucking head off.
Sure.
But all you gotta do is put the phone number in Google though, Huey. It'll tell you if it's a text-free app or.
I'm a nigga who on here with y'all, bro. Don't think I ain't did all of that, nigga. I done did the whole shebang, bro.
Yeah, you done did all the kind of investigation.
Yeah, bro. Come on, man. You talking what my girl just told y'all the other day? She said that was saying because I'm an investigator, nigga. I'm gonna figure it out anyways, nigga. You know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna figure it out nowhere anyway, nigga. And it ain't gonna be good on the other side. I tell you, it ain't gonna be good on the other side.
Yeah, I hope we find them motherfuckers though.
It's already on go. Everything is on go mode. I'm always on go mode. People don't get it. They don't get it, bro.
Wrote a song about it. Want to hear? Here it go.
May the spirit of Christ compel you.
Hey, you did do that song though. You everybody know me, ain't it?
I've been there, that shit.
Exactly.
Talk about me. Talk about me.
All my songs is reality, bro. All my songs is reality rap, bro. But I was telling you, I said in London, Japan, they talk about me. I said Mars, nigga. I said
on Mars,
they talking about me, bro. I ain't lying.
Oh, that's a sidebar. Now you gotta play it.
It might be a Martian.
Now, it might be
it might be watching from the satellite, bro.
It might be an extraterrestrial, unidentified object.
Exactly. We gotta do an intergalactic investigation, bro.
I'm saying some shit though. Guess what happened though? Guess what happened? Hey, y'all,
you feel me, Drew?
Look, bro. Guess what happened?
That nigga ran out on the strip club without paying.
Exactly.
Hey man, listen. Hey,
this shit happened when I put this out.
Thought you gonna get a free table dance, nigga? No.
This shit happened.
Hit her with a quarter roll.
Y'all don't hear you with talking, man. Come on, man. Y'all hilarious.
Okay, look, guess when this shit started, bro? Guess when this shit happened? It started the day that I put this out.
I'm in raw.
Oh shit.
I rock stuff. And I'm Mr. P and I'm in raw. Sunlight shining, amen. Amen. Lord.
I'm in raw.
Amen, I'm meant to be rock star, I'm a shine like a muscle car, drivers in nail, karate, plaza, martial art. Meaning I'm a martyr law, breaking all the martial law, roll with all the Martian gods, then we bring the Holocaust. Hear me? I keep blowing up like kamikaze, the German Nazi. You repeat a nuclear, I just a bomb of fluid, the condoom boom through ventilation, electromagnetic radiation, cooking in the base. Man, it's split at the pew, I'm in that race, and then angelic beings only a few humans pathetic. Sugar diabetic fuel, that's the gasoline and lead. That's a green-legged dog on tripod, don't try to pet it. And I'm into being I'm in raw. Yeah, they say that make no, so what that mean, him in raw? Hear me, I'm a martyr, y'all, breaking all the martial law. All the Martian gods, and we bring the Holocaust. Hear me, and I ain't gonna vote for nothing else but that. Hear me, Lord. That means that man raw. Hear me, I'm a martyr, y'all, breaking all the martial laws, flow with all the Martian gods, and we bring the Holocaust. It's the Idaho rule of Horus. I'm in the rock on the chorus. All men that had got it sorted, their bodies had turned to corpse.
So he's breaking all the Martian.
Man that's facing controversy, contrary to most diversity. We cut this shit, that's surgery. That's the PR in the PR. I put the P on, and I'ma see you sit the bean to cut up you peons. Flourishing like white neons, prime time, that's Dion. The ladies, man, in the water bed, that's Leon. Man, that shit is raw, you should've covered up the peanuts. Hold with the clothes, told the pros to get the free on. Told I broke the mold, he'll bold, we hold the pre-on. Behind by the iconic, and you ain't no shit that we miss a shepherd pop. For cheaper, eat the shit out some mudslides. Cause Corona and Ebola ain't worse than drive-bys. And men adopted some chicken bitches and Popeyes. Don't be too big to put your pride aside, hear me? And I'm a chicken, I'm in raw. Yeah, they say that man goes, so what that mean? Yeah, man raw. Snip that shit, smell the wine, hear me raw. Roll with all the Martian gods, and we bring the Holocaust. Hear me? And I'm a chicken, I'm in raw. Yeah, they say that man goes, so what that mean? Hear me raw. Hear me? I'm a martyr, y'all, breaking all the Martian laws, and I roll with Martian gods, bringing all the Holocaust. For you soldiers that got recruited, this music is therapeutic. Relations to attributions, relationships that's abuse. Got abducted to pre-production and how I ate it, computed on spaceships and watching that shit, yeah. And I'm into being I'm a rock, they say I'm selling it. Shake the whole world with this shit, hear me Lord. Hear me not a martyr, y'all, I'm all about it. Martian style. If you niggas beefing with we eating, bitch, I came from the slaughterhouse. The walking symbolism of the prince, y'all feel me? Him and Lana to Polaris on the Ferris wheel. Really cheese like I'm a villain. Smith like the Willie. In the mink, I'm about a mill. AR-AB, Brennan Slick, that's the ad. It's the original. Magician, bit and electromagnetic process. The EMP empty. The gun, federal, convicted by the federal. Cause federal robberies really fell shit. worship under Confederates. And I'm into Vietnam and raw. Yeah, they say that Mendoza with that mean and that raw. Hear me, I'm a martyr, y'all.
Hey, that jamming there, man. I ain't lying, son.
Hear me, and I'm into Vietnam and raw. Yeah, they say that Mendoza with that mean and that raw. Hear me, I'm a martyr, y'all. Breaking all the martial laws, go with all the martial gods. They don't want that vibration out there. Hear me. Yes, Lord.
Yeah, that was like that a Tupac flow right there.
They scared of that drop.
Damn, they don't want that real shit. They want that mumble rap. They want you to mumble that shit.
That mumble jumble.
They do not want that shit out there. I swear that shit puts their buttons right there. That puts somebody off. I know it did. I know it did.
They ain't want you exposing that Armin Ross shit.
I know they don't like that shit. These niggas don't like this shit, bro. It's too much light out here. It's like somebody turn that nigga down something with the boy.
Shining too bright, bro.
Man. Turn that boy down a little bit, Hemi. Where the talk about me at? Let me see if I can find talk about me. Uh-oh.
There it is.
I love my hood. Pop to the people. Yeah, I let me cut to the chase before you talk about it. I know I'm gonna do a lot.
Hold on, man. This I just let y'all know. This is when I was planning to come to YouTube.
Then before you even got here.
This before I even got to YouTube. I was already talking this shit 6 years ago. Y'all hear me? Y'all only known me for 4 years. Don't get it fucking twisted. This is the shit that I was preparing for y'all ass before y'all even had a whip of me. This is facts.
Pop to the people. Yeah, now let me cut to the chase before you talk about it. I know I'm gonna do a lot, you're not gonna like about it. Before you go to the house and start to talk about me, you a G for the baby, talk about me. Power to the people's what I'm talking about. You repeat nuisance, all they talking about. Two black and two bitches, all I'm talking about. I'm riding for my hood, now you talking about me. Fuck, it's bad or good, at least you talking about me. Call up Atlanta, even talking about me. DJ fucking Khaled even talking about me. All the pimps and hoes, they be talking about me. And if you haven't heard, you must be talking about me. I said I must be on your mind if you talk about me. Little boys and little girls, they be talking about me. All around the world, they be talking about me. London, Japan, they talk about me. Germany and France, they talk about me. Shit, they just be talking.
That's a big eye here.
Hawaii, Cancun. On Mars and the moon, they be talking about me. Hype winners, Billy Boom, even talking about me. Dr. Dre and Ice Cube, they be talking about me. Jermaine Dupri and P. Diddy used to talk about me. Master PNC Murder, they be talking about me. Jake Prince and Scarface, they be talking about me. Home B and Pimp C used to talk about me. All the fucking gangsters gonna talk about me. The Crips and Bloods even talk about me. Power to the people talk about me. Power to the people talk about me. Snoop Dogg and Warren G even talk about me. Wu-Tang and Mobb Deep even talk about me. Oh, I ain't got no sense of why they talk about me.
That's how you stop the hi-hat.
If they talk about me. DJ Drama be talking about me.
Okay, fuck.
The word on the streets is they talk about me. On MTV, man, they talk about me. The BET, they be talking about me. TMZ, they be talking about me. All the paparazzi like to talk about me. In the scope of God, they been talking about me.
They just be talking.
Young
Money. Hey, look, all of them was talking about me. This is a fact. I said, fuck all they did. I ain't want none of they did.
Everywhere you go, man, they talk about me. They said you heard that new song.
You talk about me?
Shit, I heard that all you even talk about me. JB Mark, Michelle, see what talk about me. I heard Bill Will, see what talk about me. Andre 3000 even talk about me. Wiz Khalifa and Amber Rose even talk about me. All the bitches in the house even talk about me. All the pimps and the gangsters even talk about me.
Who else?
Lloyd Banks, Smith City even talk about me.
Who else? Peter Griffin and Mary Griffin. Well, Willie. Hey, guess who else? Even Free Willy even talk about me. I told you the big whale. I told you. They ain't gonna listen to me.
Not Free Willy.
They don't hear me. I don't think they hear me. I don't think they fucking hear me. I don't think you motherfuckers hear me. Who am I? Hear me? I love my hood. Power to the people all around the fucking world.
They just be talking all around the world. All the fuck around the world. At least they talking all around the world. Hear me, Lord. That's how we'd be doing that shit at the shows and shit. But I was like, man, I ain't finna be selling my soul for these niggas to be coming and jumping all on me and shit or crazy and shit.
Yeah, we all thankful for that.
Hear me, Lord.
Bringing that shit to the people live and direct, bro.
Yes, Lord. They was gonna try to and keep me. They were gonna try to keep me from being.
They're gonna try to filter your shit. That's what they gonna try.
Filter me like them two slit shit. They was gonna make me come out and look the same way that I wanted to look, but they was gonna tank my shit. You feel me?
Yeah, like they do everybody else, bro.
They was gonna take the lit and make everybody think that it was just this demand, it was demonic. But I was the man that they see and let them know that it was just me, man. Hear me, man. I was just like, I was high as the trees. You feel me? I was high off the trees. It was the treasons. It was the reason that we had trees. It was the treason. The trees are all
that's deep though. They call it treason, right? It's like when you start getting to the root of shit. Nah, they gonna want to kill your ass. You know, they kill you for treason.
Hear me, Lord.
You start getting to the bottom of this shit, but hold up, bro. You know too much. We gotta knock his ass off.
My nephew said the same thing. You be knowing too much, bro. You talking too much. I said, I've been talking about it. I know. Hey, look, man, somebody got to get it. Hey, look, it's a dirty game. Somebody got to do it. Somebody's scared to do it. Somebody's scared. You hear me?
Yeah.
All right, fuck it. You know, I'm going to be me, man. I'm running in this motherfucker. Feet first, head first. You know, both at the same time. I'm just jumping in. I'm going where I'm going. Nowhere at all. I even had a song like this, right? I told these motherfuckers. Again, this was before I was even here. I was planning to do this then. Hear me, Lord. I had a whole plan I was gonna come. I was gonna come from the black to this and take them to where I'm at now. I'm America's nightmare. Young black and just don't give a fuck. I just don't give a fuck. I'ma always speak my mind. I ain't never selling out. Yeah, cause you a house nigga and I'm a field nigga. America's nightmare. Young black and just don't give a fuck. I just don't give a fuck. I'ma always speak my mind. I ain't never selling out. Yeah, cause you a house nigga and I'm a field nigga. I know I ain't got it all and a couple screws loose. I don't give a fuck cause I flew the fucking chicken coop. A loose cannon holding the rap game for ransom for Martin Luther, Malcolm X, and Black Panthers. My ancestors, the pain. I hate to say it, but they probably turning in their graves. A field nigga, that's just how I was born and raised. To go hard, that's why I'm on a rampage. Listen to the lyrics, cause I'm busting like a 12 gauge. Thanks to Rosa Parks, cause she helped to free the southern slaves. I'm a revolutionary like Huey P. Bobby Seals, a Chuck D. Yeah, boy.
You ain't gonna find me at no desk. I'ma stay in the field, nigga. I'ma stay in the field, nigga.
Young black and just don't give a fuck. I just don't give a fuck. I'ma always speak my mind. I ain't never selling out. Yeah, cause you a house nigga and I'm a field nigga. America's nightmare. Young black and just don't give a fuck. I just don't give a fuck. I'ma always speak my mind. I ain't never selling out. Yeah, cause you a house nigga and I'm a field. Yeah. I'm the voice of the people, though Malcolm X of rap. Quran and a pistol, like, give me my religion back. On my heart and my soul, you know I mean well. I've been in jail and did some dirt, so I done seen hell. Devils praying on my downfall, they wanna see me fail. But I ain't never going back to the prison cell. Staring my reflection in the face, trying to see some change. Tear running down my weary face, cause all I see is pain. All that I've been through, I wish I had a fair exchange. Lord knows I'm thankful, but I gotta respect the game. Respect my mind, cause I'm one of the best that came. Dropping like thunder and rain, all on top of your brain, nigga. Yeah. And I'm America's nightmare. Young black and just don't give a fuck. I just don't give a fuck. I'ma always speak my mind. I ain't never selling out. Yeah, cause you a house nigga and I'm a field nigga. America's nightmare. Young black and just don't give a fuck. I just don't give a fuck. I'ma always speak my mind. I ain't never selling out. Yeah, cause you a house nigga and I'm a field nigga. America.
Yeah, that was off that 2 Black and 2 Gangster album.
Yeah. Okay.
That was for the young black gangsters. Yes, Lord. Yeah, man. So like you know, man, I've really been on this push. I'm not a false nothing. I mean, like, take a look at my repertoire. You feel what I'm saying, man? This is not fake.
Nah. Nah, down so what?
But you ain't new to this. You true to this, huh?
Yeah, man. I'm new to this shit. I'm true to this shit, bro.
Yeah, I can vouch for that shit, but like you said, he really about that shit. That shit he talking about, he really about that shit, bro. Yeah, you can feel that energy, but that shit real as fuck, bro. Like I said, you know a fake nigga when you see him. That ain't him.
They been had that on notice, boy. I've been on notice. I'm the reason why they was talking to Black Extreme and shit.
Yeah, shit start changing, but like really, that when shit start changing, but when you got there, you got up on the scene and shit, got up on the YouTube scene and start pushing that energy out. That when shit start trying to, change up and shit.
Mom can't let me draw. Your mom won't let you draw. No. What the freak? Okay, you know you can always draw. You always paint a beautiful picture.
I thought that was crit though. They be doing those voices and shit.
Stop it.
You hear me?
That's my young queen raising up from her awakening. She had a dream. She can't draw, so she can't paint her pictures. She loves to paint pictures, right?
Oh, give her a piece of paper, man. She got to get that out. She got to draw that picture.
Go do that now. You want to go draw now? Yeah.
Probably gonna be amazed what she finna put on paper.
She amazing every time she do it. My son above her, Messiah, right? He draw. He's looking. He was like, she drew something the other day, and he was like, she draw like my oldest son draw too. You know what I'm saying? One of my older sons draw too. And he was like, she draws as good as Taji do. I said, bro, you do too. What are you talking about? You've been doing the same thing she was doing since that age. He said, oh yeah, I forgot, but hers is there right now. I had to wait till I got to there now, but she where I'm at right now. How did she do that? I can't even. He like, Dad, did you draw that? I'm like, bro, I can't draw nowhere near as good as not near one of you. I can't draw. Like,
yeah, you started it though.
I know.
You draw with your mind, bro.
Yeah, I know. I ain't gonna
overthrow. You'll paint a picture with your words. You feel me?
Yeah. I draw. That's what I say. I draw a different way, but I ain't gonna sun they shine. You feel me? I let them know that the only one that's painting these pictures. You bright. You feel me? You the best painter ever. Like you gotta look at it right. Like. Not doing, just worry about what you doing, you feel me, and everything gonna be all right, you feel me. And I had to tell her the same thing like that, because she get to the point we in there playing games, and you know how little ones is, they want to keep up with the big ones, so they can't win everything sometimes. They already operating where they was able to get it right. It's like, soon as you was going to get it right and push to get the right thing, you done ran over there and got it. And the little one get mad, like, why didn't he let me do it? It's like, baby, I seen you did it. You won, you win. And you just got to keep on letting them know that they always winning, man. And that's why, they'll know that they the win. Once you let them know that they always winning, that they the win, and that they are the only thing that is present, which is the gift. You feel me? You know what I mean? They start getting it. Yeah. Ready? So go get your joints and do your things, and then come man, go get your papers.
I'm all mute and talking the whole time. Y'all can hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's why you lose though, bro. You know what I'm saying? Just imagine if you won all the time. You wouldn't never, it wouldn't, know what I'm saying? You got to bring you down to know what I'm saying, down. You know what I'm saying? There's something more.
I got
something more to it.
You losing, you winning. Ain't no such thing as that. That's something that means you choose between, which is the witches. You trying to look for what you say?
So even when you lose, you still winning. Cause like I said, it's just motivation. It's all motivation. That's how I look at it. It's all motivation.
Nah. See, I teach them the different way like this, like because because you fail, right? You fell down, you walking, you stepping, right? But you lost time. You're losing this, you know what I mean? You might lost your mind. You're out there trying to find it. You feel what I'm saying? It's like, but you never lost it because it was there with you. So you know that you won because you was win. Win was there with you when you won. You was the win. So no matter where you go, when you think about you losing, you was in the present time. So you was win. You feel me? Now, there ain't no way you can lose when you win. Win is the only thing that we do because the win is what we are. The spirit is what we are. You feel me? So you can't do nothing winning, and it's just the win is just loose. It's out. So
you can't breathe without winning, huh, bro?
Right. Winning, and the win is running loose.
That's why they say when somebody say I'm about to lay it down, or they say I'm about to get out the win, it comes from the word unwind. So they basically trying to unwind and get out the atmosphere. You know what I mean? Or flow with the wind. Going with the wind mean, you know, like how they say, they be like, where you from? A motherfucker say wherever the wind blows. That's the correct answer. You know what I mean?
That's deep as fuck though, Drop. Cause you know, you talking about wine. You said how you wound up or you wind up. They call that shit wine and spirits. Which like, is, you know, the spirit is the breath. You know what I'm saying?
Which is wine and spirits, which is wine and spirits. When you drinking the wine, you get the spirit, which is whining. Whining is the winder, the wine cellar. You're in the wine cellar.
That's why they say when you breathe in, you inhale, and when you breathe out, you exhale, which puts you in heaven. So they say, thank for my breath. Like long as I got breath in my body, I'm in heaven. It's when you inhale, you can't breathe until you let it back out.
So you breathe yourself under like breath. When you breathing in, it was just like the kiss. Then you knew that it was something pressing against your face, pushing the breath in you, like giving you CPR. Like I think somebody has said that shit before. Like life is giving CPR or some shit like that. You need a board to write on. You need something. Go get your book, something to write on.
Yeah, that deep though. She said, W is the what's she say? W when is the W that I'm in? Like, you know, W is basically the vital wave, you know, up and down. That's you living. You can't live without winning. Cause you know what I'm saying, your heart beating. You know what I'm saying?
You only gotta accept that you lost. I lost by y'all standards, or I lost by the way y'all kept scoring.
Right.
Like you have motherfuckers that cryptos can vouch for this. You will have somebody playing football, he'll get 9 sacks, they lose. He'll say, y'all niggas lost. I did my job, bro. I had 9 of them, no pancakes. He threw 4 interceptions. That nigga lost.
Hear me, Lord. I did my job. I did my job.
I won. Especially against that motherfucker in front of me. I don't know about all that.
That motherfucker dropped the winning scoop point. I blocked. We got enough. We blocked. He got the pass off. You dropped.
Then fumbled the ball. That nigga fumbled. I didn't fumble.
You lost. Go hand him the losing ball. Take that losing ball home with your ass.
Give you the losing ball
Yeah.
with the score written on that bitch. God damn it.
He gave him a loosened ball. With his,
Hey man, but ain't shit like playing on a fucking team though.
Hey, Drop, you remember Ricardo and Lucy Ball?
Yeah, Lucille Ball and Ricky Ricardo.
Yeah. Lucille Ball and Ricky Ricardo.
Them goddamn neighbors used to be beefing every day. That shit used to be funny as hell, man. I love Lucy, man. I used to be like, man, how that motherfucking white girl got them big ass lips? I ain't understand it when I was a kid. Then my mom gonna say they been doing Botox and shit. But before that, they used to draw lipstick over the top of their lip and make their lip look bigger and shit.
Hey, just think about that, Drop. That made us like
Carol Burnett had that big ass.
Now that
yeah, man, I was a little nasty little kid, man. It's crazy. Who the fuck supposed to be looking at Carol Burnett's ass, man? I was about 10.
Bro, you was
hey, you ain't the only one.
Hold on, bro. They made us like AI though. We was getting attracted to artificial intelligence then.
That's how they lure you in, bro.
Who ain't have a crush on the if y'all play video games, the motherfucking Tomb Raider chick?
Oh my god. Tomb Raider with a motherfucker, bro.
They knew what they was doing with that shit, man.
Yeah, all you seen was ass. You couldn't even see it from the front. Until they showed the little video and shit. Oh, man.
Yeah, that's funny as hell. At least I know I ain't the only one. Cause I thought I was weird for a minute. Like, bro, why did you looking at that?
Yeah, that shit was hard though, cause the game was cool too though. But like at the same time, you got to see. It was a win-win. You know what I'm saying? It was a that was the formula. I bet that was the #1 game seller on PlayStation, the first PlayStation. Let's go look this. Guarantee you, boy.
That goddamn Tomb Raider, bitch. That was crazy.
Yeah.
Man, but like you said, they've been putting that shit in technology and everything. So imagine how many little kids playing this shit. This bitch titties bouncing all around. Well, I don't mean to call her a bitch, but this computer chick, whatever I call anybody, what I want to call them. So this bitch jumping around and shit.
Yeah, but yeah, you're right though. That's how they get you first into it on the games and shit. Yeah, you're right. So now when we older, now we open to this shit. Yeah.
Now little Timothy done found the porn channel looking for Tomb Raider, bitch. Now you watching cartoon porn.
They got Tomb Raider porn and shit now. They don't fucked up the game. They all literally fucked up the game.
Why would you make a cartoon porno, man, if it ain't to entice the kids?
They know all the but it was a formula though, bro. They know all the young niggas that watching all them cartoons in the 90s and shit. When they got older and shit, they want to see that. Nigga probably made that. Nigga that probably in the 90s probably made that shit, bro. The nigga who probably thought that shit back when he was like, yo, I'm gonna make me a game where I can fuck this bitch off the TV. And nigga did. Nigga got older and manifested that shit, bro.
Yeah, that shit a fucking addiction and shit. This motherfuckers that's addicted to porno.
For sure, bro.
They'll watch them bitches at work. This dude pull up on you. You like, look at this bitch. She getting down. You like, nigga, we at work, nigga.
Man, motherfucker be riding down the street with them shit playing on their phone, bro. Looking at stuck at the red light, bro. I mean, at the green light, the mother turned green. They still sitting there looking at this shit, bro. I'm like, damn, bro, look at this nigga. In the watching porno. In the car watching the porno.
God, dog. And it ain't even because they horny. It's like cigarettes. Some niggas addicted to that shit, bro.
Yeah, you know, that what they be doing in Houston and shit. When they used to do that shit. They used to ride around playing them bitches and shit, bro. I know somebody in Texas know about that shit.
Life crazy.
Yeah, I
Just think,
seen that shit.
man,
I was
what's
like,
crazy to one motherfucker is perfectly normal to the next.
exactly, depending where you go with. Like you said, yeah. Shit, a whole new world, but
Like a motherfucker think you crazy if you smoke a blunt. They like, man, you put all that in that motherfucker. What the fuck you even smoking weed? Man, I never. You be like, bro, it don't matter.
man, that
I'll go
shit's so
crazy
crazy.
if I don't smoke this shit.
Yeah.
Tolerance, not tolerance of getting high. My tolerance of dealing with people would be extremely low. I'm already down there antisocial, man. Circle real small.
Yeah,
But
the weed definitely. Yeah.
shit, I ain't got no patience for nothing, man. And I be dead wrong half the time. So yeah, I need to what we say unwind. Goddamn it.
Yeah, bro. Depending where you go, man. Like I said, shit be different. Like you be smoking in the club down here, bro. I went up to Chicago and tried that shit. They got sparked the blunt up in the club, but the music cut off and everything. They're like, "Well, take this nigga out." I was like, "What?" I was mad as hell. You smoke a blunt all day in the club down here, bro. Shit crazy. Yeah, depending where you go, bro. Shit be different. They got different rules everywhere you go. That's why this shit like this, I guess. Like I be thinking about that shit like how niggas got accents. You know what I'm saying? Like everywhere you go, everybody got different accents and shit. Like how that shit, how that shit came
Shit, I
about.
was down there, man. That's the motherfucker. I'm like, you wanna hit this blunt?
Different accents. That's a good one right there, bro.
Yeah, I be thinking about that shit, like how that shit, like you know how you do the where you say something in somebody's ear and they pass that shit down and shit and they get fucked up at the end and shit.
Right.
I think it's something like that.
Or you can write it on a piece of paper. I saw Polite do that in that Tazariak debate.
Yeah.
He wrote that shit on a paper, like 30 people. They passed that bitch around. He got the paper back, and then he started asking people, what did it say? And they all said something different. I'm like, yeah that's crazy.
Yeah.
Then he held the paper up, like, this all it said, bro. See how your brain can work.
Yeah.
But then the lingo changes. Like, I was down there, man, Carolina, and I'm like, yeah. I'm like, you want to hit this blunt, right? Dude, like, hell no, nigga, I smoke weed. He thought I was talking about a swisher with the tobacco in it. Up here, you want to hit this blunt, nigga, know you talking about some motherfucking weed off top. To them, it's fucking cigars and blunts is that when you put weed in it. I don't even know what they call it. I ain't even asking.
We call that bitch a spliff. That's what the spliff star was. A spliff, smoking a spliff. You feel me?
But when I said blunt, that nigga thought I was smoking a swisher. They say soda. We don't say soda up here. It's pop, man. You got some pop.
I say pop. Yeah, listen, this is why like motherfuckers who travel the world know all the lingo. That's what's me. Like I've been everywhere around this motherfucker. So I be talking all the lingo. So it be like, damn, this nigga know everybody code. You feel what I'm saying? I can just walk in any neighborhood and just be around that bitch, and my body is speaking to everybody code. You feel me? Because I'm speaking everybody code, because I'm speaking into all. I am it. When I go around and I just say, hey, y'all, hi. How many seen what you doing? You want to say, people just, I can go in there and start whispering some shit to motherfuckers that are all around the world and start hearing what I'm saying, because they was tuned in on what I was saying anyway, because they didn't notice me. Or they did notice me. They were like, damn, I ain't never noticed him before. Who is that? So all eyes on you. Tune, all ears. When you say all eyes on you, that means ears, everything is tuned in. Everybody in, watching, listening. Stay there, freeze, turn around, look at them. Don't look too much. Don't give him too much pressure. Hey, you can speak. He bumped into you. He approached you wrong. Go ahead and operate. You know, his energy said this to you. You know what I mean? His mind was thinking this. He thought you was thinking this, you know. And then all of the frequencies start going around and start operating like you and shit.
Much love and respect to all the brothers and the sisters on the panel and in the chat.
Leonardo da Vinci, what's going on, man?
Everything good. Much respect, Huey.
Much respect to you, big OG Philly. Hear me, that way, that's the God. Hear me, Lord. What's up with you? How you doing, bro? That bro from my I'm dealing with people from where my places is from. Like I was placed in Pennsylvania on my birth rising, you feel me? You know what I mean? So everybody from Pennsylvania, you know, we some type different type people somewhat. We cut different. All of those.
Good. Creative. My eyes is open. I'm breathing. I'm good.
I ain't saying we know better or no worse than nobody. I'm just saying there's a lot of brothers up there that's wired.
And it's different, and it's different time frames in different places. Some shit be some places you can go and you kind of behind. Some places you can go and you look around like these motherfuckers slow as hell.
Hey, go look up Dubai. They like we in Back to the Future. We like in 1900s.
Hey, they got these shits called in Dubai. They got them called hyperloops, right? It's these trains that's built underground in wormholes, right?
That take you one place to another in like it's seconds or some shit. I know.
Yeah, like 15 minutes. You can get from Chicago to Atlanta in like an hour.
Right.
Them bitches go like 700 miles an hour, no brakes.
Right.
Yeah, they about to build another one across the one of the seas or something to connect Dubai to India. Yep, and it's like how far is it from Dubai to India?
And how much is it gonna fuck up the goddamn ground?
He said, dude right here with me, he said it's like 9 hours, and they about to connect it to where you can get there in like 2 hours.
That's insane. That's insane. Why we talking about the underground railroads? Shit, motherfuckers. You tell a motherfucker that shit 20 years from now, they gonna be thinking you talking about them hybrid loops. You know, like, you know about the underground railroads? Yeah, those hybrid loops, they ain't gonna even factor in slavery or none of that. That's how they gonna wash that shit straight out of. You're gonna have to get a book again sooner or later to catch some of the gems they about to erase from the minds of people, man. You ain't gonna even be able to find it on the internet. You typing in shit is bringing up other shit. And you like, motherfucker, y'all know what I'm looking for. Now I gotta go type a whole paragraph in Google, huh?
Anybody who out there love Huey P and his wife, bro, we looking for a second lady to come join the family.
Nigga. polite nuisance. Huey polite. Huey polite nuisance.
That's some bullshit right there. That's bullshit right
there. Brother Huey polite nuisance.
But that's the way it should be. But you know, we gotta live under these fucking laws that we have here.
I can't deal with two bitches. That shit insane. The one I got now, a head banger. I can imagine if them two start beefing and with me, it's just like, hold on, man, y'all gotta go.
Hold up. Only reason I'm saying that because my wife ain't around. You know what I mean?
I could, but I got keep something on the side or something, bro. I ain't about to mix them.
I feel you, Clay.
Because they want it. Now you might like say your girl go both ways or something, and she want a female in the house. All right, cool, but it ain't gonna be because of me. Oh no.
We just need a babysitter because our kids finna go on a tour. We gonna pay you. Your business relationship. I'm just saying, relationship.
She between 25 and 28 years old. Everybody y'all screen, you just keep saying no. Like, nah, I don't like her neither. No. Yeah, her right there. Bingo. We got one.
You gotta have natural hair, natural look. You can't have no weave, no none of that. You know, we don't wear no makeup. My wife, I don't like no wake up and makeup on my kids, giving my daughter no ideas that she can have fingernail polish on her hands. None of that shit. I don't get those type of vibes around. Hit me, Lord.
Man, I can imagine some of these females face masks and shit when they take that shit off. That shit probably has so many colors inside that goddamn Corona mask.
I'm with you, Huey. My wife don't wear makeup. You know what I mean? My wife 22 years younger than me. I'm 55. She's 33.
Well, shit, me and my wife the same age. I'm talking about, like we the same exact age. Like, I be telling her this, right? I be like, she was just saying it. She said, I just want to go put on some weed and go get it on me. I said, well, what the fuck for? Like, why? People can't wake up and look like you look. You know what I mean? Like, I ain't gotta say, like, I don't know, man. I just don't like that mask
Like
on.
my people to do it on a makeover type thing. Like if we going out or going to get some pictures.
Yeah, that's what she talk about. She saying, can she go get a makeover? She want to go face done.
Yeah, you know, every night. It's sort of like why I get my hair cut and shit.
You can go get your hair done. Go get your wig done. Go get that hair done, girl. Go get that motherfucker cut how you want it. Look how you want it. Look like that. Look it. You know, it's
like my daughter don't wear makeup. But look, she won something at her school, right?
Lip gloss.
Listen.
I know they lip gloss and shit. You feel what I'm saying? But I'm talking about this shit where they be like cake, bro. What I'm talking about when they go to caking, they're looking like dry cake when the eyes roll up on their eyes and then start looking crinkly on their eyes. It's like she be looking like a cake mask, man. You looking like a Pillsbury, you looking like a motherfucking a Publix cake. And I hate Publix icing. I hate Publix icing. That shit be thick on top of the cake. You feel me? It's like, damn, girl, I gotta peel off all of these clothes to get to that skin. Lord.
They think they actresses are on TV. Only people on TV wear that shit.
Man, that's another reason why it stopped me, bro. I couldn't do it, bro. That was one of the things that fucked me up when I was having to do the videos and motherfuckers came out with the powder girl. I said, what is this? They said, you know, just stop the blotches or, you know, just to put a little shine on your face. I said, nah, that's the start of making motherfuckers looking gay. They was like, the people I was signed to, they was like, bro, you can't just be saying stuff like that all abruptly and stuff like that. I said, man, that's for real. Y'all ain't getting the signs. Can y'all imagine me back at this when I was 19 and they was coming to me with this type of shit? I was a live wire on this mode. I ain't never been on nothing but this shit my whole life. I'm trying to tell y'all, if I bring up anybody and if I play all my music back to then, this is the only message y'all gonna get. This the only message y'all gonna ever get fucking around with me. And I might even talk about selling some dope or doing some other shit. But when I'm saying that shit, you gotta listen to what the fuck I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
That boy said, Huey polite nuisance.
Huey polite nuisance. Huey.
Straight concert. Look, I asked you nice the first time. Next time you gonna get a trash can or a thrasher.
A thrashing.
What's good, Manza?
Hey, bro. You was on something else, bro. You are on something else. You ain't even something else. You are on something else. It's like, what does Mind's Eye
know that's why I come through with all. Hey, I got I'll say on the level I'm on right now, I got endless Doja buzz, like they said Mansa Musa had gold. And I'm just trying to share some of the chronic like Dr. Dre bitch ass, but he was sucking the life out niggas. I'm trying to, you know, wake the people up to why we deal with the chronic.
Hear me, man.
Hit a nigga with a trash can ain't nothing but Oscar the Grouch, because I mean what I say.
What I say in that flow, you deserve an Oscar, you fucking trash. That shit with
and look, hey, look at that. That's the eye scar. Like, I hit a motherfucker in the eye on that bullshit. You know, like say the demon is the demand, and you see black-eyed motherfuckers say
our cars,
they got that ass beat.
That's our cars. That's our cars.
Fact.
That was our. The ozone was our that Oscars was our cars. They took our cars and around and to put them in good golden trinkets, gave them the stars, handed them around the stars like trophies and shit. Rolled around with our cars, our little vessels. You know how they able to enter into the vessels and just move the world because we looking up into them and they spill and we making them look like so special. You feel me? Them niggas ain't special at all.
Remember, we talked about the limousine, man. The limousine, like they pull up with the tinted windows. Like say if somebody walk up, they got their ass beat. You know, they be all wrapped up and shit. It's kind of like where Pac came out that motherfucker, with his head wrapped up, sitting in the damn seat, hand wrapped up. You know what I'm saying? It's like a slight embarrassment. You know what I'm saying? It's like you know how you got your ass beat yesterday and you come around like, damn, shameful. Like, damn, yeah, I got my ass beat. You know what I mean? That's the problem behind the tinted windows. Like, you gonna get your ass beat again if you don't straighten up. You gonna stay running around looking spooky and ducking and dodging, you know, behind your tinted windows. Cause like say you inside of, you know, wrongdoing, you know you wrong, you know, like you be trolling people, you know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
So you pull up in the problematic limousine, you know, the demon full of demons, celebrities, with you all of them. Black shades wearing.
Have I turned them troll somebody so much on the live stream that they want to troll me and lie? You know what I mean? Like,
no, what you put out in the universe come back. So you know it. You know, you bully people, they're gonna try to bully you back. It's a whole community of like you got super like mega trollers like a Hassan Campbell, a Tommy Sotomayor, where these motherfuckers eating off just speaking on other motherfuckers.
Bro. You said this.
I'm saying I ain't saying trolling as in you just disagreeing because you.
This whole conversation that we just inspired just happened again, like before, like literally, y'all said it. We were just.
But there's two different type of trolling. I mean, let me say this, and you can grab it. You got a trolling where I really disagree with you, but I'm just gonna drag you. That's cool. But then you got people that just go against the grain no matter what you say. They could even agree with you and go against you. That's a troll. Like them type of people I don't even fuck with. You know what I'm saying? But shit, I know motherfuckers that'll disagree with you and then troll you for the fact of that. That's to me fair game. If one say I don't believe in Jesus, and this nigga don't believe in Jesus, but for the sake of trolling, you crazy as hell. You know Jesus real. Vice versa. If you really don't believe that, then why go against the man that's saying what he's saying? You know what I'm saying? It's levels to trolling to me. Put it like that.
I ain't never know nothing about trolling until y'all were talking about like this, like that, right? I said trolling was when the police was watching at you, looking at you through the window. I seen them. They was trolling. I seen the nigga walking around. That nigga was walking around me. That nigga was noticing me around and just standing around me every day. But that, you know, saying that. Like that nigga patrolling me. You feel me? Like this nigga is the police Paw Patrol. He's a Paw Patrol. You feel me? It's like this nigga is a what you call it, junior deputy. Like these niggas be around me, junior deputy, and you be watching niggas. You feel what I'm saying? You be sitting around watching niggas.
You got the mind controllers. That's a different type of troller. It's different types of trollers.
Where you watch TV, they've been trolling you your whole life. Mind
right.
Turn the motherfucker on, and you know you didn't like that song. You know, but you eventually
do that shit every day because you listen to the radio station play the shit that you don't even like yet. So you just keep on listening to all of these songs and be like, man, I don't like that. I don't like that. That was cool. That was all right. I like that one. That was all right. You know what I mean? So they throw a little feel good in there. You know, they'll take you on the roller coaster. Motherfucking do's and don'ts and likes, you do you or you don't. That's like do you like the rose petal.
Exactly. Hey, look, you know where you smell a rose, you know it say everything you smell is dealing with automatic or say aromatic. You know what I mean? And that's the truth right there. Like, this is why your nose smell everything. You know what I mean?
And when
To
something
smell it is to
foreign,
tell it.
and when something
Yeah,
foreign try to come through your nose, your automatic defense is a sneeze. So I'm saying never hold your sneeze in. Fuck these motherfuckers. Your body is
right.
sneezing. I'm talking about no covering up. Rah! Get the fuck away from me. I just sneezed. Y'all motherfuckers better spread the fuck out. But I'm not keeping it in me. Then I'm gonna go wash my hands and
Right.
all that. And motherfuckers hate that shit, but no, I'm not. I'm trying to get away from it too. Shit, I'm gonna sneeze
Hey,
and
hey,
what?
that's crazy. Hey, cause look, where they reverse the sneeze, it's like, say it's one of the most natural chemtrails. You know what I mean? Just like
Hell yeah.
motherfucker, say this motherfucker stank. He done farted, she done farted, and it stank. It's like the same thing if you was to sneeze, where this is all intelligence, like shit. You know, say where they spray the sky. You know what I mean? Me and Sister So built on this last night. Y'all remember Blank Man,
Mm-hmm.
the retarded superhero? Like
The
that. He
black
was
dude.
yeah, he was already intelligent. You know, say through just this system and what it is, you born intelligent, all of us. But where they spray the sky, it's like they taking your fucking ideas. They stealing your shit. You know, so they make you a blank man, where you worth, being here, your existence. You ain't just here to stand around on the corner. You know what I mean? And it's like
I think
where
they
it's more to you, huh?
I think they spraying that shit to block the information the sun rays is giving us. Because if you notice, they don't
Exactly,
spray that shit at nighttime. They spray it only when the
exactly,
sun's
bro.
around.
Hold on. We
Exactly. Look, they block the sky with the blanket, the blank man.
you
Block.
you basically wearing a mask because you got garbage coming out your mouth.
Yeah, especially in this world. You know, even if you saying
Shit.
something righteous, the people minds in the gutter. The people,
That's why they
Hey,
made
you know,
us put on masks.
I wanted
yep,
to
that's
get a
McDonald's
shot of
stuff.
the. My bad. Go ahead.
You got it, fam.
No, I wanted to get a shot yesterday of the sun and the moon together, and I was chasing the moon down, and like when I got to the other side of the city, like they was chemtrailing the hell out the skies, blocking the moon, and then going back and blocking the sun. And I'm like, right when I'm trying to get my information, that hey, look at the sun right here, the moon right there, in one shot, boom, they won't even let me get it. Now yesterday cloudy, today cloudy, and it's like they know,
Right. Hey, look at this shit. It's like where you get, say, an aromatic smell. You know what I mean? This comes off of everything that's getting hot. You know, say we talked about the ether on your back. You know, if y'all remember, like say the blood on the ice. This is all ethereal, say returns, how the puddles drop or whatnot. So this aromatic thing, it's a scent, and then you see it in the forms of fog. You know what I mean? All of that stuff that dwells here dealing with the moisture going back from whatever, say, liquid material or whatever got moisture in it. So it's like the aromatic thing is it's like a smooth smell. Like you will burn the incense. And that's what you say where you smoke marijuana and you smoke. This is an incense. And this is where it's like you don't like the harsh shit. It's like you like it to be smooth. Now, like say smooth, it sounds like proof. Proof sounds like the hoofs that stump. You know, now this is where they talk about the huff and the puff. Like where you huffing and puffing on, say you're chronic. This is a chronic, not illness. Yet it's like the chronic mind. You know what I mean? Like everybody is spitting chronicles because their eyes can see. You know what I mean? It's where if you didn't access this, you gonna be blank man. Like he was literally retarded flying superhero. Retarded, like you know, but it's like where the eyes can see, you'll be able to put everything where it's supposed to be. You know, say unball them hands. You know how say the so-called retarded, they had their hands balled up and slobbering and stuff. You know, and this is the normal man today. You know what I mean? Everybody is on a, you know, this the wake up call where you can straighten all of this out. You know, kind of intel is the alignment. You know, like say, nigga, pull my motherfucking hand so I can straighten out my shoulder. Like, you know what I mean? It's the alignment and say the assignment. You know, learning is burning, and that's that wick that you was talking about. I heard you. I heard y'all talking about that hair, man, and that's what's braided down your fucking spine. You know, the spinal cord, and it connects to your belly button, and we call it the umbilical cord. The umbilical cord is like, say, you slurping up a noodle. That's what your belly button's doing with that umbilical cord, and it's a braid. That's a noodle, and it's tied to your spinal cord that's growing your hair, your fingernails, you know what I mean? Your limbs. It's a link chain for extension. Y'all can go though, I yield.
Man, you know we ain't got nothing to say after that.
You right into the motherfucker.
That nigga dropped the mic. That nigga dropped the mic and said, "Y'all go ahead, little niggas." A little nigga, get y'all mind together.
Hey, man, look, bro. Hey, I do got another one. Say, tie that. You know that TV. Remember the Isley Brothers? You know the eyes can see, or they can sleep. The Isley Brothers. Yeah, you remember the dude, the head singer, man. He sang like they put that song on the beginning of Friday, man. I've been kicking Friday ass. You hear me? You know where they was stressing that song when it was coming on. Y'all know the song. I ain't about to quote one line. Yet that Isley dude, he was just a singing in the song talking about, you know, just trying to make it through, singing about trying. You know what I'm saying? And it's where Craig's daddy was stressing to him, hey, get your ass a job. And it's like, man, you should have me a job. Pops, remember that dude was acting like Jody was his daddy. He was like, you my brother keeper, nigga, you got me a job yet, nigga? He was like, what's up with you being the brother keeper, nigga? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what Craig should have been saying to his daddy. You know what I mean, nigga? You should have a job to employ me, not the next man that got a son. You want me to go begging for a job and shit, and you my father, and you should have some work for me, but you telling me your work is slavery and you work for the next man. You know what I'm saying? Teaching you how to be.
What he did was a dog catcher.
You forget that you was already working. See, that's what was wrong with everybody. Right. They go out looking like they working. Yep. They forgot that they was already working, and they didn't never know that they was working, and their body only work for something else. You feel me? Or for something else. They didn't even know that they wasn't even working for themselves. That's crazy. That is the craziest shit. That shit is crazy.
Look, he got fired for stealing boxes on his day off, right? This is what they were saying. This nigga Craig left a big ass turd in that toilet, man. And the boss found that motherfucker. This how this nigga got fired on his day off. Look, the restroom is a box. You hear me? He stole that restroom. You hear me? And he left that shit in there. You hear me?
He stole some shit and he left some shit behind.
Yeah. He got fired for leaving that. Like, say, being too comfortable inside the box, so they put his ass out the box, just like his daddy was gonna do if he didn't get a job.
Yeah.
If he didn't get another job and he keeps shitting in that restroom, leaving shit in the toilet, Even if you flushing it, it's you leaving shit streaks in it. You shitting in this toilet, period, as long as you under this roof. You know what I mean?
Hey,
So
let
it's
me
like
ask
you
you
gonna
a
have to get your
question.
ass.
Could you
Go ahead,
put
fam.
could you what age would it be where you feel you can put your son out? You think, just hypothetically speaking.
Shit. 11.
All right. All right. Now what about it? That nigga said 8, nigga. That nigga almost set the house on fire. Get your ass out. All right, look. How about your daughter?
Now I give a daughter. She got 15.
Man, I ain't putting my goddamn daughter out. Okay, she a dope thing.
Shit. They run away, bro. They put their goddamn self out.
I'm just
Now
saying
what?
they can put themselves out, but
Yeah, and
shit,
that's what
my
you gon' That's what
30-year-old
you
can
go.
come live with me
Look,
right now. Like, fuck
look.
it.
That's what you gonna do when they put themselves out. You gotta be held accountable for why they left. And if they didn't say want to follow your rule, you put them out. Cause as long as you got it sweet for them, they're gonna stay. So anywhere it
I
go,
see
you
what
putting
you
them
saying.
out. Yeah, it ain't. You don't have a choice in the matter. This the problem with right and wrong. People are too good or people are too damn bad, and they not real. You know, so when they not real, they can be gone when I run away. Erase you from my life, and I'll never come back. You know what I'm saying?
Put your
You
mama
might
on the
be going
phone.
into.
Tell that chick I ain't never coming home.
You hear me? Hey, that's crazy because that right there, like, say those who will accept you in instead of letting your ass feel the true power of nature and you taking your ass back home and giving your parent a hug and saying, you know, you was wrong, period. You know what I'm saying? If you know you wrong, but vice versa, if you're not wrong and shit is going backwards, you get your ass out that. You know what I'm saying? Look, that fucking speaker, the speaker, like right now, the speaker, it's a liar. You know how that motherfucker come on and get to talking and shit? It's the TV.
Motherfuckers is really weird. Like,
They singing their ass off, man. That's what I was saying about Ronald Isley, the Isley brothers. They put everybody to sleep through that TV. Them niggas was fucking, they was some whores. Like horses. These niggas was like symbolically Megan Thee Stallion in the early 19 or whatever when they came out in the 1900s. These niggas was Megan Thee Stallion. Like Megan Thee Stallion, a bitch. Today everybody know she a nigga though. And they be like dressing that stallion shit. These niggas was singing on that fucking mic check with them motherfucking bell bottoms and them black ass shoes. Look, hoofs. You hear me? They had them fucking permed ass manes with them big ass chiclet teeth. Now look, the chiclet teeth, you will see that shit everywhere when you think about it. The chiclet teeth ain't nothing but a goddamn puppet that's singing through a mic and controlling through illusion and hypnotize, whatever you want, hypnotization. You know, for the dumb nation, it's damn nation. And they give a damn if your ass wake up to it or not. Like they the whole concept of say the Knight Rider, you know, the talking car, the talking puppet that you get in and control. You get on the back of that fucking horse and you ride that motherfucker out and that motherfucker gonna shut the fuck up when you park it. You know, this is Mr. Ed before them, the talking horse. The fucking talking vehicles, they've been telling you that it's a puppet. Just like you got control over the vehicle that's your body. You know what I mean? The fucking car talk back to say where you want to go. Yet it's taking you to a fantasy destination. This is where you got a fan to see shit. You know, the servant is always fanning the kings and the queens. Like where if you stop fanning they motherfucking ass, they'll get to sweating and fanning themselves. Like what about you? It's hot too. As long as you motherfuckers got the fan on, the fantasy is gonna stay here. The illusion, because you know it's hot. And you want to keep the fan on, you got the fan on, you cool. Go ahead.
People don't want to be the puppet, but you are the puppet because you the one pulling the strings. Like in order for me to talk, I gotta tell myself what to say. I gotta tell my hand to move left to pick up the cup so I can drink. I gotta tell my eyes to look over there before they look over there. You know what I'm saying? Like you pulling your own strings. Who you letting pull your strings?
Facts. It's just like, look, say it's just like say you was in the middle of a big ass forest and you got you some heat rocks together. You started to cook the herbs and stuff. Boy, you look up, it be all kind of animals surrounding you, looking like damn, it smell good. This is the whole thing about the Hebrew, the aromatic, cooking. Like if you know about cooking and shit, it's like everybody gonna be like, who is that cooking? You know that smell it seem to hypnotize. It'll bring whatever you trying to catch to the trap. Motherfucking squirrel trap or whatever. Whatever you trying to catch is gonna come because the smell. You know what I mean? So it's like, yeah, that's the same thing with who smoking strong. Like it's like high quality. You know what I mean? Like we know when your ass over there cooking trash, like the stupid. Like we don't even want to eat your cooking. And that's a lot of the women today that can't even cook. They can't cook a goddamn thing but some ramen noodles. And look, where you get ramen noodles, that's ramen noodles. Where you get you some tail from the chick. You get some, you get the bang on her noodles. In between them legs with your stick, you know how you eat Chinese noodles with the what they call them, chopsticks. Noodles smell good. You know what I'm saying? Like that's that whole shit, man. I just, you know what I'm saying? I had my bad for this rant. I didn't rant off. You feel me? I did have braces on my teeth, like Forrest Gump had them on his legs. Now I'm running my mouth, and you know what I mean? The braces then jumped off my teeth and out my grill like they broke off Forrest Gump's legs. My bad, y'all. I'm on the rant. Like, have you ever seen? You know how you see those films where the tornado just missed you? I'm one of those. I'm a tornado that ain't gonna, I ain't gonna hurt you. You gonna look up and see all kind of shit going down. But where you look up, the tornado disappeared, and I left you alone. You know what I'm saying? That's.
But you said like, they was in a mine. They was in a mind's eye of the storm.
Yeah, they made it out.
Basically,
I let them out.
You tore off the roof. Got the car blowing.
Yeah.
But you ain't fuck with the person.
Just like they said, the shit happened to Dorothy. I'm that tornado. It picked her ass up and put her down. Yeah, that's me. The Tasmanian devil. The earth's given unto the wicked, and we can cry like some babies. Say if you got the proof and the truth, and everybody else over there like eating poison, the proof and the truth, you got to say, snap out. You got to Snapchat. You feel me? It's kind of like Bluto and Popeye where they was competing and shit with their business with them damn burgers. That little weird looking docile, little old looking old man, he was going back and forth to both their businesses. But Popeye knew he had the nutritional truth, like you said, peel the roof off. That's the Green Giant. You know what I mean? The Green Giant, like it's like he's a nuisance now because the earth is being cut like a scalp, getting haircuts, and where you look up, it's a fucking tree pushing up your back porch. You know what I mean? You grew on top of nature now. Now your parents' house is gonna become the tree house where the tree grow up under it and push that motherfucker to the sky. That's why I was talking about that clubhouse. You know what I'm saying? The clubhouse, we tried to make it ourselves as children because we builders. Like they said, Bob Wood. Think about Kill Bill, y'all. Bill is the name that's father, and everybody want to fuck Bill up right now. Bill on that movie, Kill Bill, he literally went against the great mother, his own baby mother. You hear me? She lost the baby, but where she survived, she tracked Bill's bitch ass down. And Bill had a whole fucking team who she chopped down before she got to his bitch ass. You know what I mean? That's what Kill Bill was about. She was the mother bee in that black and gold, and she came for the motherfucker who was trying to take the queen's crown. And it was Billy's bitch ass. You know what I'm saying? She came after him with a katana. And everybody that stood in the way, she chopped their ass down. You know what I mean? That's what the Kill Bill shit was about. It was a few chapters to that shit. Like if you grow, it's like if you grow, the next person gotta grow. You know what I'm saying? We both grow, or ain't gonna be no growing. It's gonna be treachery throughout the whole thing. Cause say the people after me gonna feel the same way when they see you just shining and you just throwing dirt on them and perpetuating your shine. Period. It's gonna be over for you, you know, in due time. This is, you know, you got a short time. Cause it's like that the whole fucking concept is gonna spread like they talk corona. You know, I remember Tupac made that song, Will It Ever Be Peace? You know what I'm saying? He said some shit about if you can't grant it, we gonna fight across the whole planet. And it'll never be peace. You know what I'm saying? Wake up, you shake that shit up, man. You shake it up, and this is how, you know, it's agitation for the sleeping soul who's content with having no thing, not even being materialistic, yet you do need the essentials to exist here. And people are fine without having water. That don't make no sense. Shit, and the ones that got the water, they being fine to get it, so that ain't cool. You know what I mean? You there though? Yeah, who there, man?
Shit, I'm here.
I'll be going off, man. You hear me?
Yeah,
you know, you gotta get that shit in, man. It just flow like the ground that you standing on, man. This is one, you know, it's say one big year. I mean, you can segment the shit off, but yeah.
Yeah, because like you know the universe expanding every second, and it has been expanding every second for eternity. This is why they say an infinite plane, or this is why they say life goes on, or this is why they say shit forever. It's because it never stops. This organism never stops growing.
Yeah.
Population grows. This is why it always can support enough life on Earth because it's always growing. At some due point, you would think if there was an ending to this, we would all be packed like sardines with nowhere to go. But no, it's still billions of miles and miles of land, and and that's why maps always change. Water rises over certain areas. That means it's lower in other areas. Land pop up here. Uh, fucking shit like Moo and all that sinks. You know what I'm saying? When the water level rise so high in certain areas, that's what they mean by half of California gonna be missing. But when they look at these shores, what they've been studying is they're slowly getting smaller and smaller on all the coasts. I mean, you know what I mean? It's getting smaller and fucking smaller. Yeah, like the water rising. So this is why they trying to push the fake global warming. No, it's Mother Nature. This what the fuck she's sculpting herself in to be. Ain't nothing you can do to stop it. You know what I'm saying?
And we were just talking about the floods of America yesterday. You know what I mean? How a bunch of cities got flooded out back in the 20s. You know what I mean? And our people got displaced and we got fucked like normal. You see what I'm
Time
saying?
moves. Yeah.
It's
Time
fucked up. That was the start
moves.
of us getting fucked.
Yeah, that's like where they told us that, like, say Atlantis sunk. You know what I mean? And it did. It's like the people that come from Atlantis, they dwell right here now. You know, they are the ones in the seat right now. That's that whole thing with the Little Mermaid having a father named Zeus and all of that. You know what I'm saying? Where she came up and she mixed with the human. Zeus was pissed because he already did it, and then she did it too. She was very curious about going to the ocean and the sea surface and seeing the people that walk like legs where she swim with her scale half bottom. You know what I'm saying? It's where the people of the sea came and they conquered the people of the land. And the land is another form of the sea. You know what I mean? Dethroned everybody, and it's like this serpent race is right in your face. They've been telling you. They've been told you.
And I want to
From the
tell
gate.
people this. I want to tell people this that's listening. You before you were born, you still existed. And when you die in the flesh, you still will exist. There's no
That's right.
stopping the force of energy that move your soul. There's nothing they can do. They can stop it from moving your body, but they can't disintegrate
No
the
weapon formed
thing, the
against
soul,
you.
the ether, the everything that makes everything. It's just, I mean, and if
Fact.
they could, why would they? Because they have to take their arms. So
That's so real.
that's a big question
Hey,
too. But that's the they, the
facts.
damn they.
Hey.
Is that just something in our? Is that just something celestial, like a force of
Yes.
evil that's just working upon us, or is it really just
Yes.
people that's so smart that we can just rule over them? I don't think it's. I think it's just a wave of energy, and that's the side they fall on. You know, like they say, the devil seed
Yes.
or an angel
Look.
child. It's two
Hey,
sides you're
literal.
gonna be born on.
That's real shit. They call them, the archons. They call this, say a term for them where like they the puppet masters. Yes, where they corral your energy just like you endlessly get energy from the sun. Whether you just said you want to see it and feel it on your skin. You know what I'm saying? Like you are one with the sun. Like even it's a lot of accounts where they showed you Superman. That he died just like your ass. Shit, I done seen Superman die. The fuck? And he came back due to the sun. Like I'm a perish one day and I'll come back to this motherfucker. If I want to or if I'm supposed to, I'll be back to this motherfucker. This where the
You
man is
can be
still, like you
here.
said.
Look, you
Like you
can be
said.
here now. You can be here. I mean, it's like the energy doesn't have a brain, quote unquote. You can be here right now 150 times. It ain't like you're like, yeah, they're gonna be over there. Nah, it's still your energy, and you don't even know how many times that shit done split. That's why you can connect with a motherfucker like, man, yeah, we're just vibing. That shit was just what it was. Probably the same fucking energy. You with a
Right.
girl for 50 years. Same energy, man.
My
It's
nigga, you just reminded me. Where, say your brain, it ain't nothing but a big intestine. It's like a big intestine, like where it's in your stomach. Your brain is just like that. It's one big line of say where it processes energy, like your body will break down food, it break down thought. You know what I mean? Your brain is not no joke. It's a braid, and this where your hair gets braided. You know what I'm saying? Like motherfuckers have a braided pattern across their skull just like they brain inside, yet the people ain't realized. You know what I'm saying? We are the man of steel. And that's like I'm still here. Like if I didn't exist, what am I doing right here at this point? I'm still here, and I'll be here next time I look up wherever I'm at. I'ma still be there. I'm the man of steel, of being still. Like no, on it goes either way. Where you like stuck and you trapped in a cage, you still a man of steel. You know
And
what I'm saying?
me,
This is why you in the
me,
cage.
me personally, back on the braids, I don't believe you supposed to like really pull on your scalp like that. That's why they say niggas wear braids, right? Because it pull on your brain, so you can understand where this braids peel your cat back, get your wig twisted, all this crazy shit comes from. You're not supposed to be pulling on your goddamn scalp. Dreads is different. They actually just grow naturally, and it's not pulling on shit. But when you
Real.
when you got something throwing them little micro braids in your shit, and your whole your child sitting there looking Chinese, they eyes now got peeled back because you done braided their hair so goddamn tight. They told you this shit was too fucking tight. Next thing you know, you done lost your damn edges and having migraines.
Facts. Hey,
You ain't supposed to.
I remember when I was a youngster, you know, chick was like, go ahead, let me twist that up. Like, know what I mean? And I used to run around with a big old fro like I was what's the little dude, Riley's brother on the Boondocks. I used to run around with that fro. You know what I mean? That chick grabbed me and said, man, let me lay them braids down. And I've been having braids ever since. You hear me? Ever since.
All right.
You know what I mean? That motherfucker, the scalp look where you talk about the brain. This is the whole thing to where they talked about Einstein. Look, he had the hair just like that damn character on Boondocks. The nappy, you know, hair everywhere. Einstein is nothing more than the brain that's the Einstein in your skull. Everybody's Einstein. They talk about that German ass paperclip program that they put. Einstein was a German. You know what I mean? One of them motherfuckers even made that damn pop drink that's the Fanta because everybody's in a fantasy. And you're staying cool with that bitch ass drink. But you know it's hot out here. And when they run out of Fanta, you're gonna have to wake up because there's no more, you know, you're gonna have to wake up because ain't no more fans for you to keep cool. It's gonna be an overheat. Go ahead. You got it,
That
man.
nigga Wisdom throwing the dread, starting the dress off in a little bull's head right now. Okay. Okay. Now look, the electricity. That's what do the whole thing. The electricity from your hair reacts with the sponge, and then it yank your shit together. What you was about to say, Leonardo?
I was gonna say when you talked about getting their wigs done, their hair done. My daughter be crying like a motherfucker because she hate that shit, man. I had to get out the house.
Man, I used to make my girl stop. When I had little kids, man, stop. She don't want her hair done, man. We ain't going, man, stop. She'll be like, ugh. She'll wait till I leave and try to get as much done as she can. But if she crying like that, it ain't that serious, man. She got 4 braids, cool. And a ponytail. She ain't about to go to school. Look.
Hey, my godson's mama, she tied my shit up so tight one day. I woke up out the middle of my wrist, unbraiding my shit.
I bet you did.
Skull throbbing.
Yeah, but.
Hey, take a look at your screen, man. Hold on, come here. Take a look at your screen. Look at my daughter shit.
She got that good hair too.
She be crying like a motherfucker. You get near her, she crying.
That's cold,
yeah, she got
though.
that great hair. Said her,
she just wanted to show it off. She pretty too.
Toes.
Look at OG getting on the gas.
Like, she look like her pops.
All this mess.
All that good hair.
Word up, man.
Hold on, where do I know this fucking car from?
That's the place mental.
What's up, Cook? I see you ain't said nothing, man. What's good with the bully breed?
What's good, Cook? How you doing today, my brother?
I'm still tripping off them big ass chiclet teeth.
The
Nigga,
what?
mine's I said he had chiclet teeth.
Hey, he did, fam.
And
Singing
bell
all that
bottoms and shit.
bullshit.
I'm
Singing all
still
that
processing
bullshit.
that because you know I fuck with the Isley brothers and all them, so I'm like, man, he just making me think them niggas really was on some message type, on some hoish type shit.
Yeah, they was man whores. Megan
You
the
put on the
Stallion.
Isley, you put the Isley brothers on, you ain't even got to do too much talking. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That's that
you
move.
getting some
I see
puss.
why now. Yeah, I see why.
Yeah, them was some straight up suckers. That's why all of the men is
Nigga,
fucked
you
up
got Rod
today.
fucked up. You got Rod
Shit.
fucked up, nigga.
Hey, I told you. You hear me?
The
It's
big
like, hey, them teeth. I get them teeth. You hear me?
Hey, you gonna do that $1 million smile? She gone. It's over.
Facts. Like he was nothing but the car that the devil drove.
Well.
If he's a horse, if he was a horse, he was one of them from the apocalypse. You hear me? The devil was riding his motherfucking ass, and he was singing all of the women into submission. You know, like say between the sheets is read between the motherfucking linens, the line, sleeping with the devil,
Nigga.
literally. And then Bad Boy and them took the sample and ran with it.
Nigga, my money on Rod, nigga. We go into the club, y'all signal a bitch out. My money, a beautiful, y'all can pick the
Just
guy. I don't care where we at.
Hey,
You
my
and
money is
Ron,
these
y'all gonna approach
knuckles.
her and y'all gonna do y'all 1-2. I bet she leave with Ron.
Hey, my
And I'm
money is
telling you,
knuckles,
man, the
so this bet
motherfucker
ain't gonna
gifted.
match.
Some of them motherfuckers know what to say, man. Like I look at the Isley brothers, like they knew how to talk to a woman's soul for real, like on how they do this shit.
Nah, they
All
knew
right.
how to hypnotize a bitch. They knew how to set a bitch up and deceive a bitch. That ain't how the men do it.
What you think
We ain't
females do to them though? They
look,
ain't better
hold
than
on.
females at doing
That's
that.
their natural role. That's their natural role. Born beautiful
Yeah.
and feminine,
Females will
bro.
kill you at that.
Them niggas had to get silk garments tightened on their thighs and bell bottoms at the ankle. This
And
is
you got
dresses for
chicks
men.
that'll go get a fake ass to do the same thing.
Yeah, but
And them the
naturally
ones you
before all of the manual deception, like the deception that come out of the twisted mind of men, the women was already seducing like this is how the game go. Like she
exactly.
beautiful. Yeah, she already gonna be sexy and you know, she like damn I'm fine. You know what I'm saying? She like you know, but petty is
And still she gonna throw
pretty.
that cleavage shirt on.
Yeah, and you real petty. Fact, you real petty if you want to be so pretty where you was born and speaks for itself. You don't like where you talking about you pretty, it's taking away everything that's original, your original physical existence. It's making you ugly. Like shut your mouth, girl, talking about you pretty because you telling me you petty and you want to be petted. You want to be the teacher pet. You want to be treated like a pretty dog. It's like the cat that's prancing around your ankles. It's like the horse that you make prance around, say the pastures. You know, the beautiful horse. This is the whole thing with stomping and say showing off prancing is dancing. And you don't know that you dancing with the motherfucking devil. Literally. You dancing with his motherfucking ass, and once you look up, it ain't gonna be all good like you thought God would. You're gonna have to balance the bad with it and make sure your ass get out in
But I
one piece.
feel I'm disagreeing. I want my daughter to think she pretty though. I'm not. You missing me with the point on me. A female, that's how they. No, listen. That's how they construct it. It's when they don't think they pretty is when they start doing all that bullshit. When they start getting the fake titties, start putting excessive makeup on, fake hair, because they don't think they pretty. You can have a woman that's nowhere near attractive, and she love herself. She don't gotta think she pretty. She knows she pretty. It's like whatever, and then you still see it on their face, they demeanor, how they this, that, and the third. Then you'll see an insecure, bad woman, and she don't even think she pretty. Her mind is so psychologically fucked up because nobody really like raised her and said you pretty. You don't gotta chase pretty.
No.
That's because the Isley brothers. That's because them motherfuckers swinging.
No, that's the one who said it like this. All they men or people always notice their outside interior and never looked at them on the inside, so they really never noticed who they was on the real. You feel me? So most people be just looking at the skin or the vessel or the color of the car as it's walking past. Be like, man, little kids be point out they finger like, look, that's my car. You feel me? When a car was just a
look. Huey, you just reminded me. Look, not to cut you off, but look, they seen duets, right? Look, this where you like, hey man, don't do that.
You hear me?
You hear me? These duets is the dudes that's the duet, and they doing that shit that real men don't do. And they doing literal shit. You know, the so-called the homo like to get in your shit.
Literally, and she doing it well.
Wow, yeah. Dude, where's my car?
Wise about the words y'all utilize. Y'all see we got little ears around. You hear what I'm saying? Y'all see the young guy
right on
to be present in his pleasures and his house of making his works. You feel me? So let's at least make the ears pleasurable for even the mothers and things of that around when we talking this good nature for their kids, so they can all vibrate to it in the right manner. You know what I mean? So let's just be mindful of that even if we might not see him in the chair, that he is in a place of business and they might be around lingering around in the seats waiting or watching. It might be like, who is that? Let's give them an option to be able to come listen to us and know that we still over here. We real, but we still respect our youngest and our youth as well. You feel me? And we appreciate the young brother, you know what I'm saying, allowing us to be able to speak. But look at the great work he doing. See what I'm saying? Putting another young man in the chair. You figured out what I'm saying? Just right.
And the young man probably gonna always want to come back to that chair. Got to hear some nice little jewels on some different things, and it's like a whole little. That's nice wisdom. Yeah. If they can hear us, I don't know what they can hear us or not.
Hey, Monza.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they was listening at first, but if y'all got maybe too vulgar or something, he might have blocked it and muted himself out where he can hear it. But he might got it. He probably got it rocking. You know, wisdom. He in. See, yep, he rocking.
Oh yeah, I be in and out, but I pretty much got the mute right now though. You know what I'm saying? Y'all cool? Yes, sir. But they know it's game time. That's for sure.
Yes, Lord.
Hey, but like you said though, you always got to be mindful, because even like when we go off this thing, you see what I'm saying? And I'm saying who might come across in the steer, so it's still the same advice all across the board. You see what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. Lord. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. That's all across the board too. So that's for the future too. So like we I know we are major influence on the things that we are doing in the world, but you know what I'm saying, it's still giving it to them real. We can't blind them to the things that they don't see anyways. They hear these things when they watch the TVs and they play the video games, when they're on the Call of Duties and all of that, because it be the same grown folks playing with little kids on there, talking this grown folk talk to little kids out there. I'm gonna get your little butt, but they saying as they do it. You feel what I'm saying? So this is like, you know what I mean? No. They be telling them, hey bro, I'm after your, all them grown men be on there playing with them little boys on them games, talking about they trying to get their ass and they gonna kill them when they get them. Got the kids scared to go outside.
Yeah, man, I used to be on a gamer, right? They'd be on there like to where I used to tell them, hey man, go to bed. I used to tell them stuff like that. You would have grown men like, you little bitch. And it's like, bro, he 12. Oh, my bad for the cuss word, but he 12. Why are you talking to, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because they be so mad at them for winning, and then they be doing stuff like hacking their things and sending you be seeing the things with the police be jumping in on these little kids and stuff like that. That's the same thing like going on around here with me. Like they'll stalk you so much that they just hate you so much just because they hate your spirit, literally, because they just like whatever this algorithm is. All right. Is one of them working? Well, you get it. If it's working, man, just get it, bro. I got you covered. Just go ahead and get it.
Yeah, this steak, boy. It really is. You come out, you be like, man, they stole my car. These is duets. I know how, like, that's a signature sound when you hear the tires burning or you hear the carriage pulling off. You know what I'm saying? After they do the wrongdoings. You know what I mean? Because the men flee, like, from your dress. You know what I mean? Like, you would catch they skirt off. You know what I mean? Because they running like
down.
You know. Yeah, blah, 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 love taps and then they skirt off. You know. Everybody come out like, man, they ain't even shoot nobody, or you know, they ain't hurt nobody. Like, yeah, and that's what you glad they didn't.
And you know what that made me just think about when you said they skirt, like they taking a skirt off, like they skirting, they skirting off.
That's what I was saying. That's
they
what I was
literally
saying.
taking a skirt off.
Literally.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was
saying.
saying.
That's what I say in that hood politics. You got a firebox underneath your skirt, burn rubber.
Facts. The tire is never tired. It's a tire.
Yes. Got the firebox in the front, which is a blade.
Yeah. Look, once you see it's bald headed, remember me and you was talking about Michael Jordan? This was probably Tuesday. You know, the bald, that means no traction. Go ahead and put some bald tires on your fucking car and see how appealing you gonna be, you know, getting around. You know, everybody gonna laugh at your shit and they gonna get out the way because you don't have no traction. You know what I mean? It's like a motherfucker that, you remember how to do Martin Lawrence, he had that buffing machine and it took him everywhere. He didn't have control over it. That motherfucker, he turned it on and he went all across the room with that motherfucker. Like the traction, like when you bald or you don't have control, it's not a good picture. You feel me? You're gonna be flat. It's gonna be like a bat flying around in the damn room. You know what I mean? Or an elephant sitting in the corner. Like what the fuck you talking about over there? Like bald motherfuckers is they act like big babies, you know, or they bald. You know, that devil or that deity they talk about, that's bald. Bald head motherfuckers, man. Debo. You know what I'm saying? Debo wish he would have said something. Like who else wants some? That's when Craig whooped his ass. Like a big baby. These motherfuckers with no hair, they think they can scare the shit out you with a, say, buff muscle definition. I'll break your bitch ass down. Excuse me. Yeah, I'll break your, you know. You know, we builders, so yeah, the buildings get broke down, especially if they, you know, everybody know that this building needs to be destructed. Yes. But shit, Debo died. They said that, you know, they told you Ball died.
Let's talk about this, right? Let's talk about it like this. Let's switch up for 1 second, y'all.
Let's do it.
Check it out. All right. Stars with stars. Look at all our stars, who we are. Like how we can see the God, how he formulated and birthed the stars. The stars that was inside of the hair. Look, when he's put the ocean glare on the man, watch how he looking shining there. Crazy, right? He tailor-made cutting the blade with the blade. He was cutting the man with the blade, giving the fades, right? This is how you do it, right? This is how you made a man look good, right? When you know that he was looking in the reflection of everything that was bright. Look at the young light. Hear me more. Shine a light. Look, he bright. Like, he like, listen, that's a rhyme I like. I like the way his vocals, like he looked at the phone. He like, when with that voice, like, he heard it calling. He listened to it calling the light. He like, yeah, that's the sound that I like. Crazy. Right, when they knew that he was the rays of light. Then look at it. That was the rays of the orbs of the light that was emitting from the man that was cutting the man with the fade. You was cut from the tongue of the blade. Listen, he was cutting with the blade. The tongue was the blade. Listen, the word of the clippers. He was a cut clipper. He even had to go to LA. He was talking to the Los Angeles. Yo, we found those walking on high roads. We walked on the high lows. Crazy. Listen. All right. Listen. They walked on the high roads. It was the sons. He rose on the east, and he was a peddler of those. He had a crown. He had a crown the throne. He had a throne of crowns. What he had a crown the thrones. He had a crown on the top of his dome. It was thrones. It was like the stem of the rose. It was thrones on the stone. Crazy, right? Listen, it was the all right.
The Clippers.
The Clippers.
I heard that.
Hear me, Lord.
Chopping them words, them sentences.
Hear me.
Sense.
Hear me.
See them lips flapping. Clippers.
Hear me. Yes, Lord.
And I'm gonna miss everybody. Bone be clipping.
Don't they? It's like the Clippers, right? Before we even got the glitching, we was getting cut by the Clippers, right? Most people was cut by or scared by the blade, but I cut more coke. Even if I have seed, it was inside of AI energy, right? Crazy.
Said, look, the OG said, go get your hair cut. Like where his lips was saying that he cut your hair because he said he gave you the idea to go get, trimmed up, shaped up.
And he was the code CI. He was the code. He was like, how you got the code, the COINTELPRO who could see the INN. He was the code. He could see the INN in the end. Right? It was like, man, that was the aim. You even have to be more than a Martin. He was talking about the doing with the who is it? Mr. Payne. The Mr. Payne, the Martin when he was playing Mr. Payne. Oh, it was
the Payne?
The main Waynes or the main Waynes. You know how you say the man Waynes.
Look,
you can say
Major Payne. They made your pain.
Hear me.
You was cool till the majors came.
Hear me. He made your a pain. Hear me. Crazy.
Screamed at you. You was cool till you came to this motherfucker.
Hear me, Lord.
Hey, Huey, can I ask you a question, my brother?
Yes, God, hear me.
What do y'all think about that sheriff that committed suicide or that deputy that committed suicide?
I have no idea. Absolutely nothing what you talk about. I'm talking about I ain't got a clue what you talking about.
What'd he do, OG? What'd he do?
He basically killed himself, said this world of shit, and killed himself. Something to that effect.
Hey, look at this. Look at that. Every single body. Like say if your heart's a so-called time bomb, you gonna shut down one day. It, like for better or worse, if you could see the future, common sense, like who sent you? Who sent this? You know what I mean? If you could see it, shit, some will so-called take their life, but yet everybody takes their own life because this is what playing possum is. You can never die. All you could do is start over.
Hey, Cook, you didn't hear about that?
The suicide thing.
No, I'm just saying did he do it live and say that, listen, man, the world ain't no good. The government shut down. It's all finna be messed up. I'm finna let it go right now. Bow! And let it go. I would have been like, oh yeah, man, it's time. It's time.
Pain on the TV.
I think he did do something like that, man.
He did?
Yeah.
Oh man, that's lovely. I ain't condoning nothing like that.
It's all over the internet. When you get a minute, look at it, man.
Oh nah, man. That was a program.
Hey, that's funny. That's funny you said that, Philly, because due to the fact we was just saying Major Payne. The TV makes your pain.
Yes,
you hear me? Now, I got people who not immediate family, but I know people who done took their own motherfucking life. You hear me? I know people who done got their life took. Like the whole thing with dying is playing possum. This is a mechanism that the body gonna do. Yet you will live again. Just like the possum, when he played possum, he got up on your ass and he went about his business. He died and came back, literally. When the possum played dead, he ain't just fucking playing dead. Think about it. He ain't playing with you. That motherfucker did die. And when it seen that your ass left him alone, he came back to life. Literally. That motherfucker slowed down, stopped his heart, and went into hibernation because you scared him to death. Then when it seen that he was cool, he came back. Period. Tell me I'm just talking. This motherfucker ain't playing sleep like a motherfucker who playing sleep. You know what I'm saying? Here they come. Close your eyes. Nah, the possum ain't doing that. That motherfucker really dying. You know what I'm saying? So this is suicide. It's the sewer side. You know, bowel movement when your ass die. You know what I'm saying? It's a flood. It's a flush out of the body. You know what I mean? So that whole thing is just it's where if they pushing that shit across these line ass TV, you know what I mean? Anything is just to perpetuate a narrative. Know what I'm saying, Philly OG? Shit, that motherfucking sheriff ain't
Yeah, I
killed
got
himself. They just want us all to do that. They want us, you know what I mean? Shit, motherfuckers like it's that Jim Jones shit, man. The weakest mind to do the same thing that fucking sheriff so-called did if it's weak enough. You
it
know?
was a black one at that.
See? Yeah, they pushing narratives with that shit.
It's a video. It's a video out there.
Man, that's the RF. That's the RF. That's who was supposed to be fucking if it was an R or an if. I hope that was the if, that was it. You know what I mean? I hope it was the bliff, the gift that I was talking about, the kiss that was giving the whole, the kiss of the death. I said the whole. I was talking about the whole hoes, the hoes. Even if I didn't tell them, I was talking about the momos. I put more hoes down than I was talking about Christopher Columbus on December 25th. Crazy man, I got the gift. Even if I didn't have to call off the Clippers, I wouldn't take a lip. Hold on. Look, that was the lip of the hammer. I put the hammer and even have to kill a man of slammers. Listen, that was crazy grammar. I even had to tell all of my folks, look the folks in upper hammers. Listen, upper hands. Even if I didn't have to use the upper hand, I was talking to the upper man. I had a plan. Even if I didn't have to use it, I was abusing all of the choices that I had to use. It was the tools that was sitting on the top of my shoulders. I told the younger people when I was older that the world was over. Even if I didn't have to overdose. Listen, those was doses. Even though the dose don't even know it. Crazy modes. Even if I didn't have to know more. No moles, crazy mo knows, crazy hoes, hear me low, no damn, don't be on my tippy toes, man. Listen, she made me bust a crazy in her nose. Listen, hear me, that was crazy oozing out my tips. Hear me, Lord, I be talking not to all the rips. Hear me, crazy. I was just having to say some shit, right? I be thinking about it. Right, I just be thinking about it. Like I just went on the maze, right? Because I was thinking about he was talking about the sheriff. I was like, if she was R, if. Like, goddamn, that could be a good picture for what I'm trying to make in my movie today to make this shit a literal hit. Like,
the share it.
The sharing of the ifs, right? The sharing if.
Bad guy.
I have to be called what if it was like the gov. Even if I didn't have the government, they trying to take the God out and call me was the president. They trying to kill me like I was the president. I knew it. I was finna do a song right now, and I'll probably do it later on. It's called Assassination, nigga. Here's a gun right now. Bow! Like I'm gonna be doing headshots and shit like that, like battle rappers. I'm finna go crazy on these niggas, right? The next song that I do, I'm gonna drop it later on too. Hear me, Lord.
Hey, I stay freestyling. Hey, look, I heard you say I put down so many homes. You know, look, so many homes. This is literally Homer Simpson.
Homer. With so many homes in your
look, where it's always bullshit in these little homes. Look, it go from the HOM to the ER. It goes from the home to the emergency room. And this is the Homer Simpson.
The realm.
You know what I'm saying? This that sheriff they talking about.
You
know the Simpsons see the future.
What you get shot by the dagger? You talking about the spear of the heart? That who the Cupid? Spear with Cupid. He's shooting with the bow and arrow, right?
Time moves. You hear me? The people of the sea.
Hear me.
Like this the whole thing where they talk about cowboys and Indians, man. The people ain't realizing that the cowboys is the Indians.
Indian.
Damn, this is the first war. Like these was the oldest of the wars that was of the masses, where the Indian war what they wore, and the cowboy war what they wore is the devil's army. God damn it. The Indian is the fucking cowboy. You know what I mean? While everybody who we was Indians, well, you was of the devil's old war. The black devils. And the white devils. Shit, them cowboys is Indian and they ruling right now in your face. They deal with industry and making things in mass production. This is what I was telling you about the Indian culture, where they talk about tobacco. The fucking cowboys had the biggest of cigars in their goddamn lips. Shit, while they was riding on the back of the goddamn Indian was smoking herbs. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Indians knew about that fucking pipe. You know, it wasn't the peace pipe. It was the peace pipe that broke off. It kept everybody separated.
Right.
You know, smoke this and go to sleep. Like, if you don't know what the weed is, all you can do is get the munchies for food because you're not accessing to feed the knowledge, the brain. So where your ass get high, you just want to eat and go to sleep. Where, say, we get high. Yeah, we get high and we deal with the aromatic smell that's ancestor knowledge. Where you burn a bud, you are burning ancestral, say, sister and brethren. This is marijuana, Mary and James.
You are burning the ancients' ash. You are burning your ancestors' ashes.
This is facts. Look, when the cannabis bud gets to its highest peak and it starts to flower, where those red hairs flare from the bud, this is the fucking crown that thorns on Christ. They literally go from translucent white to a red hair, like Spider-Man's girlfriend, Mary Jane, the redhead Sasquatch. You know what I'm saying? Like you know how you got the so-called black man today, and he of this construct and he act like a white man, and then you got the white man doing all this thug shit, but they don't get ain't no penalties for it. You know what I mean? The roles have been switched. The black man is the white man is the black man. And if you got to say you white, you are prejudiced. You are literally telling me like if I walk up on somebody and I know they know they color spectrum, and I gotta tell them this book is blue. Like, they retarded. This is a blue book. You know what I'm saying? Like you fucking with my intelligence, like Big Worm said, you playing with my emotions. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta tell me you black where your so-called skin set the narrative. So shut your mouth and let it speak for itself. If you tell me you black or white, you a fucking prejudiced motherfucker, and you are racist, because that's spelled as confusion. Go ahead.
Nah, you good. I said, hear me, Lord. Yeah, I'm hearing, Lord.
Yeah,
well, hey, wisdom is on that time, bro. I be trying to watch folks who gonna cut quick. I used to have 5-6 heads at a time. Every time I go to the barber, it's 6 cuts at a time. So I mean, like, I'd be like one dude to cut unless all of them cut. But I wouldn't go to nobody else. We would all get our hair cut by wisdom. I wouldn't go get it by one of the other barbers. No disrespect, you feel what I'm saying? But when I'm dealing with the one barber, you feel me? I'm coming in there and he cutting all our hair. You feel what I'm saying? Because he cutting our hair right. You feel what I'm saying? I ain't gonna even think about it. Only way I'm gonna go to somebody else if he ain't there, you feel me? And I'm gonna respect the barbershop. That way I ain't gonna just walk out the barbershop. I'm gonna still get the barbershop to respect, like all of them can cut, you feel me? Unless one of them, I just don't like the way one of them cut, because somebody gonna cut better than the other one, you feel me? So yeah, that's how you end up being bit of your clientele. You deal what I'm saying, and be able to have your own, you feel me? Because I know
you think say the geometrical shapes you could cut your hair in, you think that'll allow your, say, the turbine that's your brain to think, in a certain.
I didn't even think about that. Now, just like think what you just said about that, bro. And just think about this flat earth and this plane and this round earth, bro. And they be thinking about the shapes and all of that. Just thinking about the shape of his head and the line around it. But that ain't just the shape of it. He's just shaping up his dome. That's shaping up the dome. He's shaping up the dome right now.
That's right.
That is the thing that is the dome.
Cut diamond.
Yeah, bro.
The diamond is the dying man. You got a dying style, clean cuts.
And basically, our kids have been discriminated against their hair. They hate our hair.
Right.
Why do they hate our hair so much? You feel me?
They trying to get you not to know. They don't want you to take care of your hair and stuff. They know that if we taking care of our hair, you feel what I'm saying? That the your time is changing up there. That's what your time changing is. That's like your time changing belt. You feel me? As your hair growing. So we cutting off our time sometime. You know what I mean? It's like we might be cutting off our time.
So they know you know some shit if you running around getting your hair all prettied up. Like you trying to put that shit in order. Trying to get right, huh?
Right. They don't want you
they design all kind of fuckery hairstyles to keep your shit low vibration.
Cause that
it look good though.
Grooming is the grooming is the more G. It's the G and the more. You know what I mean? The Genomore. You know what I mean? Like we get more energy out of grooming ourselves, taking care of the body. You know,
out of more.
Keeping the body feeling good and feeling the God. When you look like you feeling like you looking, and your world is looking like that. You feel me? Some people might look down because they look in the mirror and they don't see it. She'll be right back, baby.
She went to the store.
Mm-hmm. You gonna go to the park, right? Yeah. Okay.
I'm ready.
All right. Let's get it cracking.
That's something. Hey, that's something you said. The more G. MORGE.
Yeah.
The
grooming, which is a more.
You know, you can.
The more, he's a G. The energy, he's a more G. He's in the energy. The energy is the ocean. The more rooms. You know what I mean? Moors is rooms. You get the G room. The G room is more the grooming, is the rooming. You know what I mean? The G is always in the room, keeping the room groomed because he know that again, ocean to pull the moon. You feel me? The moon is trying to pull that tide. She's trying to pull that what it is, which is the eye. She's trying to pull your eyes. So she walking by that moon and showing you that full moon. So you seeing that you got a glance at that moon as you looking. You say, God, I was so far from behind her. I looked at her behind. It had to be round. It was like, Lord, look at that. It's like, then you seen it from far away and it went away from you. You was like, man, when you got up to it and you squeezed it, you was like, man, you feel me? You was like, bro, it was translucent. We was one in the day. I had never made up to myself because I love myself in a way. It's like when you was inside of your skin and your skin was so flesh or filled, you can hear yourself wrapped tight within, you know, because your skin got you wrapped up like the moon. You're inside of that moon and it's a full moon and the sun is like, man, it's a full moon, right? And the moon, the sun be like, I just want to you feel what I'm saying? So this is
something, man.
Where the sun look back at that full moon, that moon over there, and you be like, man, you be looking at it, you be looking like light. You be like, bro, that's what I came from, that moon, which is noon. You feel me? You knew that it was. You was like, you was on it. You knew that the moon meant to say, and when you looked at it, you came around and you looked at it first and said, no, to get on it. It was like, on. You was like, on it. She was like, moo. And it was like, man, that's why you knew what it was. And you like, no. And you was like, yeah, she was like, and when you start paying, it be like, that's when she be like, son. You be like, yo, you be like light. You be like the light in there, and you be like, dang, it be coming down and the water rained and the drain down and the ocean came and the water hit the floors and it was inside of a cup. The cup is inside of the wound. It was like, man, it was inside of that wound. It was walking around in the places the ocean was spinning around. It was like in a whirlwind. I'm like, do I want to come out in the world like I can feel it? This is how I be making my kids come in. I ain't gonna lie. It's like I'm stirring up the oceans of the semen that I left. Like last night before I seen men's, they was in the ocean shores, right? the ocean shores was like they was out fishing for deep seas, right? They was like, how deep do you want this ocean to be? They said the deepest that the ocean could ever be. So the ocean went in. It was like, man, I was the one with the wind and knew that it was coming out to be all in Atlantis again. It was in Atlanta, right? This is how we came out in it, right? The into Atlantis baby of the Atlantis who for the man from within. He came from Florida when he was birthing the semen from within the wind. They didn't even see the man. They was talking about when he was consumed. Like before he was consumed, they was talking about when he came out. Like they was giving you your birth, talking about when you came out, and nobody know in the world whenever you came out, because nobody knows the time when you came out, but knows, right? To knows who was inside of the those with those, right? Those was right, was inside of the those with snows, and everybody was awake trying to hate on those. But like I've been doing this inside the world since I had it, like the one world, the only world, the world that I had, bitch. Look, the earth was earth. She was my only me, the mama earth, the only mama that I wanted to be. The bees are my only bees. Look, the bees are my high seeds, the bees of the high, or the low seeds, the bees of my ant seeds, the giant ant seeds, the guy ants, the giant or the Guyana seeds. Crazy.
It's the anti. Look, the anti. You know, they say the antichrist or the anti is literally say your pupil. You always been looking through the anti. It's always in that little hole, and that little hole is a heavy ass lead cannonball that shoots everywhere it looks. You know what I mean?
Hear me, Lord. And
look, where you said that shit about the morgue.
Like, yep, that's crazy. It came. It's sitting the
more. Look, the more jealous.
Look, as you walk and look, everything is being consumed and being eaten. Like, look who came, right? They're looking at the only one who came. They like, man, that was the man who came. Who came. They were like to come, or the one who ever come that came, right? Everyone who ever been that came. Right, this is the only way that you'd ever come and have a conversation was when you come, right? So everybody in the world that came.
Look at the shit, man. Like, look, you never really left. Think about like where you go into the morgue or the cemetery.
Hear me?
It's like
it's a cemetery.
Yeah, look, you go into the eyeball. You go into the eyeball and you look up, you be coming out.
What happened? Seemed like he got clipped. What happened, Manza? Oh yeah, he got clipped. He might have got a call or something. But yeah, y'all, let me get up off of this thing. I know, baby. I was just finna tell her, let me get up off.
Hey, Huey.
Oh, man.
Hey, yeah. Before you go, man, hey, it's like where they talk about the Morgellons disease. It's literally a walking zombie. A literal, it'll be you. Like where your spirit and soul was supposed to leave the corpse, it comes back to it, and it reverses. It's the whole thing with the morgue.
What I do?
The whole thing with the morgue and cemetery. Like instead of you coming alive with a new body and out of a woman, it's like something reversed you to the corpse.
My bad. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah.
He was cutting his hair. He looked like you. It's crazy how a lot of our kids look alike.
Man, we'll get it next time, man. My keep dying.
It's crazy. That little dude looked like my baby, bro. I swear, it's like all our kids look alike. You know how we all look alike when we young? We look like we young, man. Oh boy, they're doing great work, boy. You fast too, boy. You ain't making nobody sit up in there all day.
I ain't trying to play with it, you already know, my boy.
You playing, boy. You getting them in there and out of there, boy.
Great up. Know what I'm saying? Came on line right quick, got one top, I better come right on up on me, boy. I ain't lying.
Ain't
I
playing.
be trying to play.
Yes, Lord, man. It's coming in. It was meant for you like that. They coming to you. They may like come to see the wizard. Hear me, Lord. A wonderful
No
wizard.
cap.
Yes, Lord. And this is how we be setting up ourselves. It's almost like the oracle, right? In the Matrix, right? She had a room that she was in. You just had to go walk in there and walk in the right time and walk and see her. You can find her. You feel what I'm saying? But you just got to know what door to walk to. You feel me? And we all walking around here just opening these doors, which is different portals, trying to explore. You feel me? So every time we walk in and out, we're going in and out of realms and portals and shit, like looking outside to see, looking for what's inside, which really is inside of us. We're only looking inside of us. You feel me? And like that it is. Once we start getting that, bro, I guess we got it. Once the world get it as a whole, I think the world will move around in a different way, like diamonds in the sky. What they did now, Mama Chu? I got to listen to it. You be on some shit too. I know you do. All right, y'all. Much love to y'all, man. Easy. Just singing that.